Okay. 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 On period. Periana to the period. What's good, everybody? What's popping, y'all? It's the official King Panel, and this is the home of the lituation. Make sure that you guys are sharing this live. Share this live, y'all. Share this live. I cannot stress to you guys how important it is to me that you guys are sharing this live. Mark 10 and 9. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no one separate. And therefore, what God has joined together, let no man tear it apart. What God has put together, and let no man, okay, tear it apart. Okay, Mark 10 and 9. Okay, somebody get Tasha K a Bible. Tell her to put the weed down. Okay, put the weed down. Let's get into her motherfucking head. And share this live, y'all. Share this live. It's up and it is stuck directly after these commercial breaks. And y'all already know how we do. Y'all already know how we do. Share this live, y'all. Share this live. And did you guys share this live? Did you guys share this live? Share this live, y'all. Share this live. Share this motherfucking live, y'all. Share this. We're dragging on tonight. Share this live, y'all. It's up and it's stuck directly after these commercial breaks. Okay. Did you guys share this live? Did you guys share this live? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You couldn't have possibly have shared this live yet. Okay. Over here, because I'm sharing it. I'm still sharing it, okay? If you're sharing this live like I'm sharing this live, you very much so still need some time, okay? Share this live, y'all. It's up and it's stuck directly after these commercial breaks.
Sleeping, what y'all want?
My mom said I need to do something with my hair, otherwise I gotta get it all cut off.
We booked the appointment at Style Kings at the barbershop. Let's go.
Style King 4 blocks away?
Yeah.
All right, let me brush my teeth. I'll be right out.
Don't take long.
Do you want fabulous hair? Are you looking for a product strong enough to tame your 4C hair?
I know she's not using all my conditioner. Hey, Mom! Hey, Mom, you don't have no more leave-in conditioner?
Give me that. I know you did not use my Style King leave-in conditioner with the coconut oil. Where you going?
I was gonna go to the
Oh yeah. Well, guess guess what else you're gonna do? Well, you going to the store, so I need you to go ahead and copy some more of this King Pain leave-in conditioner with the coconut oil.
Are you looking to knock the dust off them dreads? For a product that will rejuvenate and strengthen your hair, increase hair growth and shine, and smells great? Well, then you're in the right place. For the long, beautiful, healthy hair you deserve, choose Style King. Perfect on all hair types. Available online at theofficialkingpain.net. Get you some style today. Y'all look nice. Tell mom to stop tripping, okay? Oh, and your mom calls and she needs some more conditioner. Okay. Okay. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay. What's good, everybody? What's poppin', y'all? It's the official King Pain, and this is the home of the lituation. Yes, yes, the one and only dust-free zone. Period. Periana to the period, where a pussy hole could always, never, 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 where there's no rusty, dusty, musty, crusty, raggedy, dirty, crispy, sissy, pissy, pussy holes allowed. Okay, if you come over here being any of those things, my moderators will escort your dusty ass out. And that way. Get your dusty ass up out of here. Period. What God has put together, let no man tear it apart. And yes, Mark 10 and 9. Oh, what's good, everybody? Welcome to the official after party. Yes, the official after party with the official King Pain. Oh, I can't stop laughing. I can't stop laughing. Okay, on period. Didn't the official King Pain call it? I hate to say I told you so. I hate to say I told you so, but didn't I call it? I called it. I called it. Everything girl, girl, everything I was saying, like, girl, they just confirmed everything that I said to you guys right here. Okay, over there on Conscious TV. I didn't even need no motherfucking cosign, okay? The home of the motherfucking receipts, okay? What they say over there that I ain't already told you? What was said, Ogu, that I didn't already told you? Okay, on period. Yes, motherfucking intuition be motherfucking on point. Period. Motherfucking intuition be motherfucking on point. Ooh. Oh, yes. I think we all seen it coming. We all seen it coming. It was only a matter of time. It was only a matter of, girl, yeah, I'm drinking some motherfucking wine on tonight. It's a motherfucking celebration. The shambles. It's the motherfucking shambles for me. Shout out to NY peeps in the motherfucking building. Period. Who's all here? Let me do my motherfucking roll call before I forget. Shout out to everybody in the motherfucking building. Shout out to Tommy Warren, Scott, Trick Mama, yes, a Black Woman's Observation, and Toop Sweet, period. The newest member of the Lituation Crown family. Make sure you guys throw Toop Sweets around. And I know that's right. Nick Q, Simply Alicia, and and peanut butter and jelly. Ooh, Shay Baby. Shay Baby, and yes, Michelle, Tiano. Hey y'all. It went down on Conscious TV platform tonight. Period. And he's still on Grove. C0K3. I would have been had to go use the restroom or something. And K Music. Okay. Hey, K Music, real Dimpo, Sonia Maybaya, Deanna Fields, K9 Tricks, Mystical Entertainment. Did you guys share this live? Latavia, okay, Too Sweet, Brooklyn, okay. And everyone else watching from the motherfucking bushes. And everyone else watching from the motherfucking bushes. Motherfucking train wreck. Didn't I motherfucking call it? Okay, since this is the motherfucking after party, we're gonna play a motherfucking game on tonight. Okay, and the game is called Two Lies and One Truth. Have you guys ever played that game? Drop a 1 in the comments if you played Two Lies and the Truth before, and drop a 2 in the comments if you ain't never played it before. And it's going to be the overall theme of this motherfucking show. I want to see your thoughts and your opinions throughout the show. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link because I want to hear from you guys on tonight. Okay, what do you guys think about all of this? Okay. Okay, so some people have played it, some people have not played it. So basically, what I'm going to do, I'm going to read to you guys 2 lies and a truth. And it's up to you guys to decide what the truth is, okay, and what the lie is, okay? Which one do you guys believe is the truth, and what do you believe is the lie? Because to me, there was 3 overall themes, okay, over there on Conscious TV that Tasha K and Storm Monroe wanted everyone to get, okay? Fuck all the bullshit. Fuck all the bullshit, okay? We all know that the falling out is a motherfucking distraction. If you ask the official Kingpin, okay, it's a motherfucking distraction. But we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to tell you all the sides, okay, on period. Period. I'm going to tell you all the sides. I'm going to tell you what people been saying, and I'm going to tell you what I've been thinking, okay? That's all the motherfucking sides. And that's all you need to know is what people been saying and what the fuck the official Kingpin think. Okay, period. This is the official Kingpin show. Period. Fuck is you talking about? 2 lies, okay, and a truth. Okay. So there was 3 things, okay, that I felt like they wanted you to get from their show, okay, from their display over there on Conscious TV's platform, okay? Period. So, Storm Monroe allegedly does coke. Okay, that was one of the things that came out. That's what Tasha K kept from Storm Monroe. Okay, that's what she was keeping from Storm Monroe. That's what Vaughn had told her. That's the reason we're here. Allegedly, that's why we're falling all out. That's what they want us to believe. Okay, Vaughn allegedly told Tasha K that Storm Monroe did coke. Okay, period. That's 1. Okay, so 2. Storm Monroe is not in contract, okay? She says Storm Monroe is not employed. Storm Monroe is not signed. She doesn't have to tell Storm Monroe any of her business, okay? And she gave a backstory on it. You know, she said when she first reached out to Storm, okay, she was pregnant. She didn't have time to do any of the paperwork, okay? And besides, when she put him on the show, okay, he was supposed to co-host her show. She was actually supposed to host her show, and she was going to take a hiatus while she was pregnant. But he put her on a show, and the winos dragged her. The winos dragged her for filth. She was trash, horrible, okay? Dirty wine. They spit her out, chewed her up and spit her out. And Tasha K had to go ahead and pay for acting classes and improv classes for Storm Monroe. Okay, she built Storm Monroe from the ground up. Period. From the ground up. Okay, so 2. They want us to know that Storm Monroe is not in contract. And I'm like, why is that? Why is that? They don't want, and she kept saying Storm Monroe is not signed to Kiwi Studios. They don't want people to know that Storm Monroe is signed to Kiwi Studios. That's a little coin that they're trying to save. Okay, on period. Build them up. Let's send everybody over there to Storm. Okay, and let people feel like we're not affiliated. Okay, so we can still have some income after all of this. And we'll create another LLC and we'll put Storm Monroe underneath that. And that's number 2. And then 3, okay, they want us to believe, okay, that Von Ray forced himself onto Chelsea Alana. And I don't know if this is the denouncing of Von. She kept saying that she's denouncing Von. I don't know if this is the woman scorn, Chelsea getting back at Von, but I do not think that Von has to force himself on Chelsea. Okay, clearly, Chelsea watered the D. And he was forcing himself on Chelsea, really. And but this is not about what I think. This is about what you think. We're playing 2 truths and a lie. Okay, which one do you guys believe is the truth? And which 2 do you guys believe is the lie? Okay, on period. Because everything is not true. We know them hoes is not known for telling the truth. Okay, them hoes is lying, clearly lied about something. And period. And Storm needs to take some accountability for his part in all of this. He really does. He really does. But I'm here for it. I'm motherfucking here for it. Did you guys see Storm Monroe go off on motherfucking Tasha K? Now that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, and it's giving me, bitch. They watch the show. They're watching the show. They love the motherfucking show. Because I just said on my motherfucking show, where's the energy at? Every time he has a situation, there's no real frustration. There's no real energy, okay? The frustration, the energy, and everything showed up on tonight. Were you guys there for the shit show? Oh, were you guys there for the shit show? Let me see if my receipts showed up. Okay, my receipts are not here, so I'm going to have to play them this way. Oh, he went off. He went the fuck off. Hold on. What was said? Hold on. My. What was said? And now I don't know if you guys remember when they first started telling the story. Okay, when this all first came out, they were saying that Storm Monroe had moved out of the house and it was empty, and that's why she offered it to Von. So my whole thing is, when did that change? When did it become that Storm was living with Von? Did Storm move back to the house when he found out that Von was there and started feeling some type of way when Chelsea showed up? Because they said on a number of occasions that Storm had moved to a new house and it was empty, and he said that he didn't care if Von moved in as long as he was out before the lease was up because he had, already moved into his new place. And oopsie, when you start lying, you got to keep on lying. You got to keep on lying to keep the bullshit going. Period. So they was over there on Conscious TV platform, okay? Period. And they was going back and forth, okay? And Tasha K asked Storm, she said, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Okay, especially when I have all of this shit going on. Why are you doing this, Storm? She said, why didn't you just call me? Okay, you could have even called our therapist, Ernest. We have the same therapist, okay? We both go to the same therapist once a week. Why didn't you call the therapist? And you know what his response was? Do you know what his response was? His response was, I'm going to get my views off of it. I'm going to get my clicks and views, okay? So basically, he did it for the money, period. I don't know why I surprised Tasha K, okay, on period. He learned it from you. He learned it from you. Isn't that what you did with motherfucking Cardi B? Isn't that what you did with motherfucking Oh no, motherfucking Tasha K was over there mad at any motherfucker, bitch. She said, you know what, Storm? I will never. She said, I will never talk to you again. And period. And they both ended the conversation. Left motherfucking Conscious up there scratching his motherfucking head all by his motherfucking self. And Conscious was up there scratching his motherfucking head live motherfucking over just like that. Okay. She said, this is the last time we're ever going to speak. Okay. Remember, y'all, I want to see your comments. Okay. We're playing 2 lies and a truth. Okay. What do you guys believe is the truth? Okay. And what do you guys believe is the lie? Okay. Allegedly, Storm Monroe does coke. Okay. And remember, do you guys remember where that came from? Do you guys remember where that came from? Tasha K is making like somebody inboxed her, somebody told her, people been writing her for much. Tasha K, stop lying. Stop. You've been over there watching the official King Payne show. Period. Check the motherfucking timestamps. Get into the motherfucking timestamps. Remember, she did that Dear Storm Monroe video, okay, directly after my live the other day to address the things that I said in my live. Nobody else had been live all day. I had started it off, then everybody else started going live, period. After Tasha K went live to address the things that I said in my video. Okay, now keep up for the people way in the back. Keep up, okay? So y'all remember when Storm Monroe came out and said that he had went to Mexico and he was recording all this footage and he was telling about his Mexico trip, and I went over there to sit on his motherfucking niggle, on his motherfucking neck, okay? Because I called bullshit. I was smelling bullshit, okay? He was over there talking about there was coke everywhere in Mexico. I said, no, you lying. Use a motherfucking lie. Mind you, I'm tapped in with the cartel and some more shit out there. Like, use a motherfucking lie. Ain't nobody just the cocaine ain't just laying around, okay? Period. You not seeing no cane unless you're doing it. Because it's very much so illegal. Weed's illegal as well. Period. So, and then he was over there doing like little shit like that. So, I was just like, Grill, you were doing it. If you were singing, you were doing it. Period. It ain't cool like that in Mexico. I go out there every year. I got friends out there in Mexico. Ain't nobody you're not just walking in no rooms and seeing it on the table. Okay. Period. So Tasha K was watching my shit, okay? Because that's where the rumors and the gossip and the allegations about the Cocolina stem from. Okay? Period. So she asked him. She asked him, she said, do you do coke? Do you do cocaine? Okay, because people have been emailing me, calling me, etc., and so on. And she made it as if Vaughn, okay, had told her these things, okay? And the reason she did this is because she knew that Chelsea was going to separate from Vaughn. Okay, Vaughn had refused to sign the contract. He refused to go into the 360 deal. He refused to allow the Kiwis and Kiwi Studios make money off of him. So he had to go. And you guys already know how Tasha does when she's done with somebody. Okay, under the fucking bus they go. She had to denounce Vaughn, and she let Storm know that he was being denounced and he needed to separate himself. Okay, period. And when Storm asked why, she told him it's because he said some things about you. Okay, she held on to this information until it was beneficial for her to give it to him. And Storm did not like that much. Storm did not like that at all, actually. And Storm decided that he needed a break from Tasha K, MONROE, Chelsea, Kiwi Studios, all of them hoes. Okay, but he failed to inform Tasha K. Tasha K said she didn't know. He ain't told her shit. She found out like everybody else found out on the motherfucking internet, on these motherfucking YouTube streets. I said, no, a pussy hoe could never. A pussy hoe could never. I mean, where's your balls at, Storm? Where's your balls at, Storm? You should have motherfucking told her. Period. Period. She said there's no contract, allegedly. I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that shit. I think that they don't want there to be a contract. They don't want people to know. They don't want people to go looking for no contract. The Treasury Department and all of them was already up there, down there at the motherfucking courthouse, okay? The IRS is already on her motherfucking ass, okay? And if they are making a little bit of change off of Storm Monroe, okay, they surely don't want the courts to know. Absolutely not. So, but I predicted this. I predicted all of this. I predicted all of this. I've been saying this for the longest time. It's only a matter of time, okay, before Tasha K and Storm Monroe fall out. Okay. Who didn't see it coming? Who didn't see it coming? Okay. Who didn't see it coming? Period. Who didn't see this coming? Yes, IRS is on that motherfucking neck. Okay. Yes. So where we at? So Tasha K was over there on Von Ray motherfucking neck. Still she was on Von Ray motherfucking neck. She was telling Conscious, she was telling Storm, she said, Storm, you was on the phone with Von last night. And she said, you and Von are best friends. And she said she knows that he and Von have been wrestling together. And I said, wrestling. My. Yes. She also said that she knows that he called her toxic. He knows he called her toxic. Remember, he was denying that he called her toxic. Remember, a lot of this also stems from, there being some conversation about Tasha K being toxic, as well as there being some allegations about Von Ray being the cover man for Mr. 2 weeks or somebody. I don't know. Okay, it was a lot of shit. Chelsea confronted Von. Von went to Tasha. Tasha went to Storm. Storm went back to Von. It was a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of motherfucking shit, okay? And they keeping us the fuck up at night. Y'all see me in my motherfucking bathrobe, okay? And they keeping a pussy hole up, okay? Yes. They keeping us all the fuck up. The official after party over here at the home of the situation. We were playing two truths and a lies, and I'm gonna go through the comments in a minute. Make sure that you're very clear on what you think the truth is and what you think the lie is, okay? On period, because these hoes is lying about something. Period. Very much so lying about something, if not everything in its entirety. Period. Okay. Tasha K is not known for the motherfucking truth. Tasha K is not known for the motherfucking truth. Okay. But she asked Storm. She said, I know that you said that I'm toxic. Storm said, I didn't say you was motherfucking toxic. I didn't say you was toxic. Where are the motherfucking receipts? Where are the motherfucking receipts? Okay. Tasha K said, how would you feel if I told you that I have the recording? And I said the recording. I said the recording. Who's been secretly recording Storm? So Storm then buckled down, pussy popped in the back pedal, and said, if I did say that, then I apologize. He knows about the motherfucking recording. He knew about that. Why he and Vaughn fell out. It was the motherfucking recording. It didn't have nothing to do with a Mr. 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years. It was all about what he said about Tasha K. And somehow it made it back to Tasha K. So then he asked Vaughn. Okay. And there was this big, back and forth, okay, between Vaughn, Storm, Chelsea, because then he's calling Chelsea. Vaughn is like, he don't know. Chelsea's like, oh, I hacked his phone. It's just a lot of shit going on. You don't know who to believe. And then they're on tour all over YouTube. All over YouTube. I believe Storm called Tasha K toxic. No, as a matter of fact, I know he called her toxic, and he's been waiting for a long motherfucking time to get away. Now, is this real? You be the judge. You be the judge. Do you think that they have cut their ties? Do you think that Storm Monroe was in it for the clicks and views? He was using Tasha K this whole time. Tasha K said, "This if I'm starting to believe what Vaughn said about you because your behavior is off. The way you're thinking is off. Okay, period. And here's why. And here's why she breaks it down. She goes into motherfucking details. She said, your motherfucking car got stolen. She said, nigga, you lying. You's a lie. Out of that secured building, out of that secured parking garage with security and concierge and receptionistas, your motherfucking car got stolen, really? For real, store? And he said, you's a motherfucking lie. And your YouTube plaque got stolen, too? Your YouTube plaque? She said, you know exactly what in the fuck you was doing with that bogus ass story. She called the story bogus. She said the motherfucking story was bogus. She said, this is a bogus ass story. She said, it's fake. Fake news, okay? She said, you live in a secure building. He then goes on to say, well, then why, Tasha, why did you tell everybody I live in Buckhead? We told everybody I live in Buckhead. He believes that Tasha K has something to do with his car coming up missing. Tasha K said, your car ain't came up missing at all. And she said, you made this up for the clicks and views. Someone said, you know, I'm going to get my motherfucking clicks and views off of it. You know, I'm going to get my money. Because I told you guys earlier that people are more interested in Storm Monroe's personal life than his celebrity gossip. People are more interested in this. They're more interested in what's going on with him and Tasha K, what's going on with him and Vaughn, what happened between him and Chelsea, what he's putting into his body. Then what the fuck is coming out of his mouth? Motherfuckers don't care about what the fuck coming out of his mouth. That nigga stupid as hell. And the only reason people even care about him is because of Tasha K, okay? And I see a lot of people unsubscribing, okay? He's going to lose a large number of subscribers if he really is disassociating with Tasha K, because most of those people on his platform are winos. Let's just be real. A large number of his support comes from the winos because of his association with Tasha K. Yes. Yes. He said, you let this nigga in my house. What was said? A grown ass man. You're a grown ass man that comes up with childish, asinine stories, unbelievable stories. I mean, did he really think that anybody was going to fall for this shit? His car was stolen, and now someone is sending him death threats. Someone is threatening his life. Tasha K said, "Who's threatening your life? And why you ain't told nobody? You should have called Shekna. You should have called Shekna. Shekna will protect you." Oh, you should have called Shekna. The fuck was Shek gonna do? Oh. Oh, so they sent Conscious TV the videos. They sent him the receipts. They sent him the exhibits, which also raised red flags for me because Tasha Kane never had the motherfucking receipts together like this. It gives me that she was waiting for this day. She was waiting for the day for Storm Monroe to turn on her, for she can go ahead and expose him. They didn't send over some receipts, okay, to Conscious TV. Oh, what do you guys think the receipts is? See, this is why you don't do business. This is why you don't affiliate yourself with Tasha K, because when you decide to leave her alone, okay, and a lot of people are like this, okay. If you decide that you don't want to do business, okay, they want to throw you under the bus. Next thing you know, you public enemy number one. Public enemy number one. Why we can't just go two separate ways as adults? Why all the drama? Why all the bullshit? Why everybody in our business? This is what you wanted. This is what they wanted. This is exactly what we wanted, and we're playing right into their bullshit, okay? Tasha K needs this, okay? And what she needed was Von, Ray under contract, Chelsea under contract, and Storm under contract. Wiley, who are all these other people who she working with, she needed them under contract, okay? But not under Kiwi Studios, under a different LLC. That way, she still have a little bit of change coming in, okay? When Keebler Studios goes belly up. And my. Who do you guys think was secretly recording Storm? Was it Von? Was it Von? You know his Twitter fingers are quick. You see how he had Chelsea on full motherfucking display. He said, "Bitch, I've been recording you this whole time. I've been fucking recording you this whole time. I'm not signing no motherfucking deal with you or Tasha K. Period." She said, "Oh no, I'll put you in a whole motherfucking 360 deal and you won't even know what. I don't need your fucking signature. You're gonna pay me for the rest of your life." That's what Chelsea said. And and that also raised a lot of red flags for me because it also makes me think that a lot of this is just Chelsea. It's just Chelsea, a woman scorned. She's mad because Vaughn doesn't want to fuck with her. So she reached out to Wiley, who she doesn't like, okay, but she will deal with because he's her ammunition, okay. That's how she's firing back at Vaughn, who then contacted Queen Tulsa, and they decided that they were gonna troll, okay, Vaughn, okay. There has been no real exclusives over there, okay. There's no real exclusives over there, okay. Chelsea is this motherfucking source, okay, and they put the story together to troll Vaughn, to bring Vaughn under, because again, remember, we're playing two truths and a lie, okay? We're playing two truths and a lie, okay? And if I had to call out one of the lies, I would definitely say that Vaughn forcing himself on Chelsea is a lie. And the fact that he's saying that Chelsea saying that Tasha K is saying that, and Storm Monroe is saying that. Also makes me think that it's a lie. Because if you guys all seen this, what made you continue to associate yourself with them? Okay, why is it coming out now? Why is it coming out in this way? And why is everybody relaying the same message? Why is everybody corroborating the same story? It's not making sense to me. It's not making sense to me. And you all know that Vaughn is on an ankle monitor, and Chelsea is trying to get a restraining order on him. I think that they're trying to put this message out there, and they're trying to use these videos as evidence for Vaughn's restraining order. That's the she asks Storm on the live. She said, Storm, didn't you see Vaughn force himself on Chelsea? Storm said yes. But mind you, both of them are not getting along right now. Most of them are not beefing, but she's talking to him and she's asking him these questions. Okay. But these questions that she's asking him are making him look like trash. Okay. And also making Vaughn look like trash. Like she's throwing them both under the bus. She said, Storm, have I ever done anything to you? Storm said, no. She said, Storm, have I ever lied to you before? Storm said, no. As if Tasha K doesn't motherfucking lie. We know that motherfucker reached the total whole bunch of motherfucking lies to him. Okay, on period. Period. And she kept saying, I did all this to denounce Vaughn, and Storm knows that. Why is Storm upset? Storm knew exactly what was going on. Storm knew exactly what was going on. And Storm said, it's because you were treating me like a little boy. You tried to sun me on live. No, she didn't try to sun you on live. She did sun you on live. She motherfucking put you in your motherfucking place and you didn't like it. So you took off running like a motherfucking pussy hoe. And that's what he did. That's what he did. I'm the only one with common sense. Why do they keep saying this? Why they keep repeating this? And where is the restraining order? This should be in the restraining order. And if they are making these allegations, there should be proof. They got all these secret recordings on motherfucking Storm Monroe. Why didn't y'all secretly recording Vaughn force himself on top of Chelsea? Y'all was there. Y'all didn't pull him off of her. Y'all didn't call the police. Y'all didn't pull out your phones. Y'all didn't snap a photo. But y'all remembered it. And y'all held on to it for days such as these. Which is exactly why Storm decided he had to get away. Because he didn't realize, okay, that Tasha K had a motherfucking file on him too. And period. Period. He didn't know when he was deciding to, go and publicly denounce Tasha K and say that he don't fuck with her no more. He need a 6-month break from all of them. She's toxic, etc., etc. That by throwing her under the bus, that he was gonna go with her. Period. Tasha K said she knew that this was gonna happen. Okay, she knew that this was gonna happen. It always happens. It always happens. So she's been preparing herself. She has receipts. She has evidence. Okay, I wonder what these receipts are. Videos, proof that he said she was toxic. Okay, probably proof that he's gay and some more. Allegedly, I don't know. I don't know. But she held on to this information. Okay, she held on to what Vaughn said about Storm. Okay, allegedly, Storm does coke. Hold on one second. Allegedly, Storm does coke. And she held on to this. And Storm was like, why would you hold on to this information? Storm felt played. Storm felt manipulated. And Storm, being all in tune with his chakras and his energy and his aura, and being, protective of that. He said, I need some time so that I can evaluate how this is making me feel. Okay. He made that initial video out of frustration, but he realized after that is how he was really feeling. He really needs to separate from Tasha. And he wished that he never got into this lease, because had he never got into that lease, then he would have moved back home. Okay. He would have moved back home. Yes. So Tasha K and Stone Monroe has the same therapist, Ernest. Ernest is their therapist. And Tasha K said, boy, she signed him again. She said, boy, if you wanted to talk to me, you know how to talk to me. You could have called Shekna. You could have called our therapist, Ernest. Why are we here? Why are we on Conscious TV? You don't fucking know Conscious TV. You just met Conscious TV. You got all these people up in our business. And the winos are not here for it. The fucking winos are not here for it. They feel like Storm is being disrespectful. And he's out of line. I mean, why now? When Tasha K is going through the most difficult time in her entire life. Why now? Couldn't this have waited? Couldn't this have taken place behind the scenes? Why are you publicly putting on these stunts? These are stunts. These are stunts, okay? His car wasn't stolen. He made that up for the clicks and the views. It's a shame. It's actually embarrassing even that that's the route that he has to take after working with Tasha K for all of these years, after her being his mentor. Like, you didn't have any other content. I'm just saying. Hashtag no mentor. Hashtag no motherfucking mentor. Okay. Tasha K said he's clout chasing. He's clout chasing. Tasha K called him a clout chaser, and she said that he had no interest, okay, in making up with her, resolving things, or letting her even know that he had a problem because he blocked her on all social media platforms. Okay. He has her number, he knows where she lives, and he hadn't reached out. Instead, he contacted Conscious TV. And he's been going on tour, speaking out, and telling everybody that he's separating from Tasha K, except for Tasha K. She said she had no idea. She found out on YouTube like everyone else. Like everyone else. Cloud chasing at his finest. He used Tasha K. He used Tasha K. And now that he has what he wants, he's out. Do you blame him? Do you blame him? Tasha K moved him and his mom out. Changed his life and his mother's life. Put them on. Put them motherfucking on. He owes Tasha everything he got. He's forever going to be known as Tasha K's bitch. Period. No matter how far you go. Oh, you're always going to be known as her bitch. Yes. Yes. No matter how far you go, you always are going to be known as Tasha K's bitch. Period. She put you on, you will be shit. You'll be shit on Michelle H.E. Alien's townhouse floor. You will be the dog feces on motherfucker Michelle H.E. Alien's townhouse floor if it wasn't for Tasha K. Period. Like she said, when she found him and she put him on the show, the winos dragged him. The internet dragged him. He was trash. He was boring, uninteresting. He didn't have it. He doesn't have it. She had to pay for him to go to acting and improv classes. She paid for that. She built him up like a Build-A-Bear. She invested her money and her time. Flew him out, flew his mama out, let him stay in her basement, allowed him to watch the kids. Okay. Exposed him to dick. A whole lot of it. Okay, a whole lot of dick, okay? Allegedly. Oh, but he was mad. He was mad that Tasha K sunned him. He was mad that Tasha K sunned him in that video. She sunned the fuck out of him. She said, anytime that you have a conversation, you and I have a conversation, consider that shit confidential. Like the motherfucking president talking to his staff. Consider that fucking shit talk confidential. Don't you go running your mouth about any motherfucking thing that I've said to you. And that made him feel like shit. That made him feel like a bitch. that made him feel demasculated. Okay, and he didn't like the place that put him in. So he's been speaking out ever since, but telling her business all over these YouTube streets ever since. Ever since. Uh, but she said that she never told him not to be with Vaughn. Said she told him to watch out. Watch out. Okay. Do you guys believe that? Do you guys believe that she told him to watch out for Vaughn or to stay the fuck away from Vaughn? Period. And what about this contract? Do y'all believe that there's a contract? Because I know I've heard them say before that there's a contract and he pays her and there's an NDA. Now all of a sudden there's no contract. He don't pay her and he's not under Keeper Studios. What do you guys think? I'm gonna jump in the comments in just a second. And I'm gonna drop the link so that we can chat. I just have a couple more notes right here that I want to go through real quick. Shout out to the 400 people in the motherfucking building. Okay, y'all keep sharing this live. Okay, keep liking this video and keep supporting the home of the lituation. So okay. So you guys know how Storm Monroe has been saying that he believes Bond, and he doesn't believe Tasha K. Okay, so he believes Vaughn did not say that he has that he does coke. Okay, they know they know it was the official Kingpin and the they know it was the official Kingpin and the allegedly. Yes, and he believes that Tasha K was just saying that to as a form of manipulation. So then we ask, okay, the people want to know, well, if you believe that Tasha K did not say that, um, I mean, if you believe that Vaughn did not say that, okay, then why did you separate yourself from Vaughn? Why did you stop fucking with Vaughn if you know he didn't do nothing wrong? And you knew that you're not fucking with Tasha K. If you're not fucking with Tasha K and Vaughn didn't do nothing and he was your best friend, your best bud, you were on the phone with him last night, you guys used to wrestle naked or allegedly. That's what Tasha K said. That's what fucking Tasha K said. If you don't believe that Vaughn said it, then why did you end the podcast? Okay, and why did you distance yourself from Vaughn? Because you're a fucking liar. This is all a lie. I think that's a lie too. That's a motherfucking lie too. Okay. And I believe it's because he knows about the recording. He knows that he said Tasha K is toxic. We all know that Tasha K is toxic. And Tasha K kept that recording and held on to that recording for a day such as this. Okay, she knew that it was only a matter of time. She knew that a day would come to where Storm Monroe will go against the grain. Storm Monroe will bite the hand that feed him. Storm Monroe would turn on Tasha K. Storm Monroe and Tasha K would fall out. We all knew it. We all saw it coming. Who did not predict this? Who did not see this coming? Okay, period. We all seen it. Like Tasha K said, Storm Rowe and Vaughn, they argued over the tape. They argued over the tape. That's how you know that he knows about the tape. He knows about the audio. He knows he said that she was toxic, and that's why he tried to apologize. And then he tried to pussy pop and backpedal. Oh, I apologize. I apologize. I did it for the clicks and views. You should understand. That's what you did to Cardi B. Tasha K said a pussy hole can never. A pussy cake hole can never. Okay, do as I say, not as I do. Period. Do as I say, not as I do. Oh, shout out to everybody here. So now I'm going to jump in the comments to see what your thoughts are. We're playing two lies and the truth. Y'all let me know what you guys think the lie is, and y'all let me know what y'all believe that the truth is. Okay. Shout out to Too Sweet in the motherfucking building. She said, I don't understand why she said that publicly. I would definitely keep her blocked forever. Absolutely. And let me drop the link in case anybody wants to come up and talk and tell their side, how they think, what's going on. Let me know what you think, what's the lie and what's the truth. Come on up. Come on up and tell me, what do you guys believe they're lying about? What do you guys believe is the truth? Because they're definitely lying about something. Okay, very much so something. But I believe there is some truth in there. Again, we've never seen Storm Monroe go off like this. Okay, he said, you let this nigga in my house. You let this nigga in my house, and he hit the desk. That's the Storm Monroe we've been looking for. We've been looking for that fucking energy. All that cup energy that you be giving. Like, nobody's here for that. Like, real. Nobody's here for that. Okay. Nobody's that calm when their car is stolen. Okay. That's how he should have been on live when his car was stolen. Grew. I would have been giving all that energy, bitch. I would have been hitting the motherfucking ceiling if I woke up and my motherfucking car was gone. And the oop, period. My car that I paid off with cash. Girl, please. It'd be different if it was a finance vehicle. Bitch, please. These comments. Storm doesn't want Cardi in his pockets. Absolutely. That's what I think too. Storm Monroe doesn't want Cardi B in his motherfucking pockets. So he has to disassociate himself now. Period. I hope it's true and they never get back together. My. Independent contractor. My. Let me see. Tasha K is trying to hide her assets. Period. That's exactly what's going on. She's trying to hide her assets. Okay. And Storm Monroe is just that, an asset. Okay. And she's trying to hide it. Trying to hide it because isn't her and Wiley beefing too? Who's her and Wiley? Wiley and Chelsea? They was beefing. They was beefing. Okay. They was beefing. Okay. But then she leaked the story. They was beefing just so that we wouldn't feel like she was his source. Get into it. Get into it. That's Chelsea's job, by the way, to plan these things out. Get into it. Y'all just believe all the shit. Y'all believe all the shit. Thank God for the official campaign. Okay. Nothing gets over my head. Okay. Oh. Wiley not on her side now either. And they not on Wiley's side. Notice that they're not using Wiley's platform for none of these shenanigans. Okay. They're all going over there to Conscious TV. Why they not going to Wiley? Ain't Wiley on the payroll? Why they not helping Wiley? Why they not building Wiley platform? They're over there building Conscious TV platform. No shade to Conscious TV. Shout out to Conscious TV. That's my bro. Make sure that you guys all go and follow him. But why they not helping him build his platform? Okay, we got somebody backstage. Let me go ahead and add them to the stream. What's going on?
King Payne, all hail the king. I had to call and give you your roses once again.
Thank you.
Now, I know you are not speaking about this subject, but I have to revisit it once again. I just cannot believe that Funky Deneva had the nerve to
I know
fall
that's
out
right.
with Michelle A.T. Alien Brown when he owed her. He stayed in her condo rent-free for 3 months, had dog shit all over that girl's place, stole all her appliances, and then got the nerve to try to shade her. Girl, bye.
Girl,
You
bye.
you snatched Funky Geneva's wig off. Now, allegedly, but it wasn't allegedly because Michelle A.T. Alien Brown seen it with her own eyes. The girl was on the floor looking for powdered donuts. Okay.
My.
I'm not in that, but I'm just
My.
saying with seeing with
That's
her
what she
eyes.
said.
It's not
That's what she
allegedly.
said.
Which she seen with her own eyes now.
She said it's not alleged. She said it's not alleged.
But anywho, I just had to call and give you your roses once again, King Payne, for snatching this girl's wig off because Miss Funky Deneva has been trying it, honey.
You mean a
She
rich white woman?
okay, she has been going in on the girls. Like she has not having, like her dress is not a mess.
Oop,
Her slip is showing, darling.
oop.
Okay,
It's lip
Miss
is
Funky
showing,
Deneva
okay?
needs to get it together, honey, with
Somebody
that
needs to show
dusty
her how to
wig
tuck.
on.
Somebody needs to show her how to tuck it in.
Okay.
And
She
oop,
needs
my,
to
my, my.
retire that dusty wig that she wearing. She need to retire
Oop,
that dusty wig she wearing, honey, and order one from Nene Leaks
my. I
line.
know that's right.
Okay,
Period.
but I'm gonna leave it
Period. Well, thank you
alone,
so much for calling in, Jay.
and I'm gonna get on off and get back in the bushes.
All right, thank you so much.
Yes.
Have a wonderful night. Good night. Yes. Anybody else want to call in? Click that link. Let me know. I should have asked him some questions. Girl, he didn't care about none of that. Okay, girl. All he cared about is sitting on the King of Reed's neck. Okay, period. He been on the King of Reed's neck all day. I just seen him go from live to motherfucking live. Okay. I think one is the truth and two for lies. Okay, yeah, one is the truth and two for lies. Okay, them garden tools not loyal. My. I think everyone telling a little truth and a little bit of lies. Yep. I missed that part. Okay. Truth. Tasha K is hiding assets by claiming Storm is not under contract with Kiwi Studios. Absolutely. I think that is the truth. I think that is the truth. I think that them saying that Storm Monroe is not under Kiwi Studios, that's them hiding assets because I've heard time and time before. And Cardi B, I know you watching this live, love. Okay, up here. I know you watching this live, Cardi. And yeah, I think you should look into that. I think because I mean, you got all them exhibits. Okay, what's one more? Okay, I'm pretty sure there's a video out there, where Storm Monroe says that he's under contract with Tasha K and he signed the NDA, and yes, and he pays her, and he pays her, and he pays her every month. Yeah, go look into it, girl. And don't say I never helped you. Okay, period. Um, Cynthia said, "Did he go off on Tasha on his own channel? Where was it? No, it was on Conscious TV channel. He went off, girl. He went off, girl. He hit the motherfucking table, girl. He tried to shake the motherfucking room, girl. Tasha wasn't scared. Tasha wasn't moved or shooken, okay? Tasha was like, Storm, calm down. Storm, this is not you, Storm. You don't act like this. Stop." She was like, "Stop, Storm. Stop." She said, "Storm." She said, "Why you giving all of this to her?" I was there too. Okay, yes, fair use. Let me put my disclaimer up. Okay, yes, everything that you guys have seen in this video is for fair use. Okay, and informational purposes under the fair use laws. Okay, and woo child. Yes, it's the lack of energy for me, period. It was the lack of energy for me, period. Okay. And he gave us that energy today, which either they see my video earlier, which when I in the video earlier I said that he lacks energy. They seen that video, or this is all real. And 9 times out of 10 they probably seen my video, and he knew that they knew that they had to put on a show today to make it believable, because the Fisher King pain is not ever gonna get off their motherfucking neck. I've been on their motherfucking neck. Okay, and I called it. I've been calling out, say it just don't seem real. There's no energy. You know what I'm saying? Where's the energy? Bitch, I'd be so motherfucking upset if this type of shit was happening right now in my life. And the live videos that you guys will get, I'm trying to tell you, that emotion from him was real, though, real hurt. Okay, so they believe that it was real. It's too low. It's too low. Y'all gonna have to go over there to Conscious TV and check it out. Go over there to Conscious TV and check it out. Okay, on period. It's about halfway through the show. This is a mess. Why she talking to him like a child? Because she's his boss. She's his boss, and oftentimes, a boss will do that. They will talk to their employees in a condescending tone. Okay, especially when they're fucking up and they're trying to get them to understand. Yes. Love and YouTube season 1. Let me find out. Let me find out. He mad. Yes, this is embarrassing to Kiwi Studios. It absolutely is. It absolutely is embarrassing. And Tasha K said that she would not stand for it. Okay, and actually she's not going to be working with Storm Monroe anymore. Okay, this is the last time they're ever going to speak. That's what she said was. Do you believe it? Let me know in the comments. Okay. I seen that coming. She gaslighted the fuck out of him tonight. My. I seen it coming too, unfortunately. Keeblers and Bits. Keeblers and Bits. Okay. Kibbles and Bits Studios is going belly up. And I knew Storm was upset, but I didn't know he was that upset. Yes, he was that upset. I feel like Storm didn't go hard enough. He didn't go hard enough. He was walking off camera, twitching and stuff, switching his hips and shit. He wasn't even that wasn't even enough for me. But I guess that was the first time we have seen Storm even break character like that. So I guess we'll take it. We'll take it for now. Okay, on period. On period. Yes. Okay. Next step is coming on all the way on out the closet. Okay. Right now he's itching his way out. He's inching his way out. Okay. Next thing you know, there's going to be a whole docu series on Storm Monroe coming out the closet. Okay, called Finding Storm Monroe. And yes, he talked about them having sexcapades. And no, they didn't. Conscious needs to stop these 10-hour girl. Girl, well, that's his business. Tasha K is wrong. not loving YouTube. Yes, they did. So we're playing two lies and the truth, and I want to know what you guys think that the lie is and the truth is. Okay, is Storm Monroe under contract? Does Storm Monroe do coke? Did Von Ray force himself on Chelsea? What is the lie and what is the truth? Okay, yes. And hit that like button and chime in. Period. Period to the period. Vaughn went behind Storm's back and he said he was using coke in front of him. Period. And we all know what Storm be doing. Okay, we done all heard him say it before, so I don't want to hear that. Oh, he don't do it now, or I think that he's just very self conscious about his image and people finding out. But he like Tasha K said, he has to be careful about what he puts out there on his platform because again, the information spreads. Hey, Mr. Girl Entertainment, how are you doing?
Hey King, shout out to you for being up so late,
Oh,
covering all this drama. I am of the entertained, but I just wanted to chime in real quick. Now, when it comes to all this, was it staged, was it not staged? I think that the drama with Wiley over Christmas, like to me, that all felt staged because clearly, it's been, proven that Chelsea was in Wiley's DM and she sent him some kind of message, you know what I mean? If you go back and you listen to the lives and you know what I mean, they talk so much
hmm
they tell themselves.
yeah.
Like we know that that's true. But I feel like I'm not sure how many people were in the lab when you were talking to Vaughn and he showed us the receipts of him having a conversation with Tasha where she was talking about something being a joke and that, he needed to get over it and go and lay down with your woman, this and that. I feel
hmm
like that conversation was about the drama that was staged with Wiley. Because remember, during that live, Wiley had said some wild stuff about Vaughn and he had got on that live and they had a back and forth.
hmm
So I feel like, you know what I mean, after that all went down, Vaughn said, you know what I mean, like he finally seen what type of time they was on and how they moved. And I think that rubbed him the wrong way. And he said straight out that, you know what I mean, I don't like the way that, you did that. You know what I mean? Like he's pretty much threw me under the bus, made me look like a piece of trash, all this and that, you know what I mean? And I think that's what created the wedge between him and Chelsea that now led up to this.
hmm
You get
Absolutely. I
what I'm
think you're
saying?
right.
Yeah, because we seen the messages Von showed us. I'm not sure if was it on your show or was it on his show?
It was on his show, and Vaughn showed the messages between him and Tasha K was saying that it was all a joke. Because remember they were saying that Vaughn was a cover guy for Mr. 2 Weeks, and Storm, they all played into it. Chelsea was playing into it, Storm played into it. Remember, Storm said that he went to confront Vaughn, and remember that's how they got into it initially, and then
Yes.
Vaughn called Chelsea, and Chelsea said that they were lying. It was just, very
Yeah.
childish. The whole interaction was
And
very childish.
right. And Chelsea was the one that, pretty much gave Wiley the, you know what I mean, bait or you know what I mean, like the incentive to run with the story that he ran with when he went and screenshotted her Instagram story and used
Mm,
that as the storyline, which
my, my, my.
obviously led up to the big showdown on Christmas. And like I said, which caused Vaughn to realize what they were all really like and say, "You're right, I don't want nothing to do with you." So it just led up to what we're seeing now.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. But
Mhm.
as much as Vaughn said he doesn't want anything to do with it, he's everywhere that they are, defending himself. And that like the old saying it said goes, a hit dog holler. There has to be some truth somewhere in this for everybody to keep addressing it. All parties are guilty by association because they keep on associating themselves with this drama. I mean, I know if it was me and I know that it was all lies, I wouldn't be entertaining it whatsoever at all. I wouldn't even respond because it's a
Right,
lie. Um,
right.
and then if
I
I knew it
I
was
feel the
something
exact
that
same
could,
way.
yeah, and
Like
then if
if
I
you
knew it
know
was
that what you said, what you're saying is true, and you didn't do these things, you should only have to speak once.
something.
Well, that's the type of person that I am. Like I'm not going to waste my time going back and forth with people over something that I know isn't true. So I agree. There's obviously something there that he feels like he has to defend himself about because, they could like I think you know what I mean. Where like the best lies have a little bit of truth into them.
Mhm. Absolutely. Especially if I'm on ankle monitor and things and I'm already, feeling sketchy about my safety, he said that he had to record her because she was threatening to call the police in that video that I leaked on my channel. And she was saying that she was putting him in a 360 deal without his permission and he was going to pay her for life. So he was already, fearing for his safety and he had this ankle monitor on. I just don't see
Mhm.
him doing anything to put himself back in jail, especially when he just got out.
Right. Well, I agree. Like, and like he's like Vaughn has said, you know what I mean? Like he may or may not have said certain things when he didn't know them, originally, like when he had admitted that, he felt like Storm gave him gay vibes, you know what I mean, when he first looked him up on his channel and things like that. So yeah, maybe, you know what I mean? Like he did say those things, but I don't know. I don't really feel like this angel dust storyline is true. I feel like that was something that Tasha and Chelsea, put together to pit Storm against him because, you know what I mean? She just wanted to
Hmm.
be fight.
Yeah, absolutely. So what do you believe is the truth? Okay. Do you believe that Stormero does coke, Von Ray forced himself, or Chelsea, or that Stormero does not have a contract with Kiwi Studio? Which one do you believe is the truth?
um, I would have to say Storm doesn't have a contract with Kiwi Studios. I feel like, you know what I mean? They've totally written him out of the story now because they're all bitter. Because I just don't see, I don't feel like Vaughn is the type of person that would deny saying something like that because he's so arrogant, you know what I mean? He, like we know what his attitude like. He thinks his shit don't stink. So I feel like if he said he said that, he would probably just turn around and say, "Yeah, I said that," and what? Because he said it before. He doesn't feel like there's anything he would say that would have any kind of repercussions when it comes to Storm.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't think that Von is denying that he said anything. It's more so Storm denying that he said that Tasha K is toxic. Okay.
Right,
I think
right.
Vaughn is denying that he brought it to Tasha K. I think maybe somehow Chelsea got a hold of the video, took it to Tasha, or maybe she told Tasha about it and somehow
You know what?
swiped the
When it
video from Vaughn. But
when
I
it
think
comes
that this. I'm
when it
sorry.
comes
What
to
was that?
that situation, I feel like it would have been, you know what I mean. Chelsea and Vaughn were probably, you know what I mean, at Tasha's house at the time, and you know what I mean. Tasha and Chelsea are having a conversation, and Chelsea brought it up to Tasha and turned around and said, "Didn't he said that? Didn't he?" You know what I mean, and dragged Vaughn into that conversation.
Mm-hmm. Probably. My whole thing is if Storm had his own place, okay, and Vaughn and Chelsea was at his old house being so toxic, why then move back to go and be around them all the time when you have a condo downtown that you can go and be in peace? Why did you subject to yourself to their nonsense every single night? Every
Right.
single night.
I said the same thing on Hotshot show. Like, you know what I mean? If this girl has got herself so together, you know what I mean? And she didn't need nothing from him or, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Like I think on Sean's show, somebody else Sean brought the same point up. She had another place before she went to Storms while she was in Atlanta as well. But she said that, she couldn't take Vaughn there. So you could have either went back there or you could have went back to New York. You had multiple
Mhm.
options, but she chose
Absolutely.
to stay. That's the choice, and you know what I mean. The choice that she made. So she has to deal with the consequences of her, you know, of being stupid, being naive.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think she was definitely being stupid and naive. She thought that she could pick pick a man and force him to be with her, and really men gonna do whatever they want to do. You can't really keep a man to, if a man gonna do what they want to do, you know what I'm saying? You can't fight a man to stay. Period. If he gonna go, let him
And
go. Okay, you hurt yourself more trying to hold on to something 9 times out of 10 than if you would just let him go.
right. And this is something that I brought up on another show as well. I feel like, you know what I mean, there was, you know what I mean, that kind of, I guess, you know, aspect of her feeling like, because she had all this and she had all that, that, you know what I mean, he was going to stay with her. So you essentially thought that you could buy his love and affection at the end of the day.
Absolutely. I don't think she thought she could buy it because she don't got no money. I think she thought that she was such a good public relations manager that she would help him make so much money that he would fall in love with her because she would basically be the source of his income, like a superhero complex. Like, oh,
Right,
you're gonna love me because I'm gonna make you rich. Not that I'm gonna
right.
give you the money, but I'm gonna pimp you out pretty much. Like you're gonna be my bitch, but you're gonna enjoy it because you're gonna be so rich. um
Yeah. You're gonna work for me because I'm gonna make this out of you and you're gonna love me for it. And
yeah,
also, you know what I mean, like for like as a woman, you know what I'm saying, or for someone that, has that feminine energy. Every like we all visualize our relationships. No woman is gonna be with somebody that she can't see herself being with. She had a fantasy that she created in her mind that she was chasing. Whether or
absolutely.
not she decides and she just ignored them, you know what I mean? You were chasing this fantasy that you created in your head.
Absolutely, I think so also. Definitely a fantasy. Because like Von Ray said, he's just not ready to be in a relationship now. He just got out of jail. Okay, he just got out of a toxic relationship. He has all these things going on. As far as his kids and his relationships with his family and his parents. So he just has other things to focus on, and a new relationship with Chelsea was not it. And besides,
Yes,
she hadn't showed him anything that he hadn't seen before. She made all these promises to him when he was in jail. She's gonna change his life. She's gonna put him on. She was gonna help him out, help him get on his feet. And then he gets out of jail, and you know, she doesn't show him nothing. He's staying at Storm Monroe's house. You know what I'm saying? Like she don't even got her own place.
well, I guess you know what I mean. Like I feel like this. Well, you know what I mean. There's an aspect to it where I feel like you know what I mean. He was pretty much, regardless of whether he was in jail or not, in his past relationship, he had the same type of dynamics where, you know what I mean, his partner, the woman in the relationship, was essentially the breadwinner. So he's used to being in those kinds of situations where, you know what I mean, he just, you know what I mean, it's convenient for him. And maybe, you know what I mean, because of the way that the type of communication that they were having while he was in jail, he thought that, they were building some kind of connection and that, there was something genuine there. But obviously, when he came out, and like he said, he keeps saying that, you know what I mean, when he came out, it was a different story. And he realized that this girl wasn't the girl for him. And I think it had a lot to do with, like I said, the way that he's seen well, the type of stuff that he's seen them doing when it came to the messiness online, because he did say that, and you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like we know that he's not, I guess, you know what I mean, the best person. He's not the greatest man in the world. So a lot of people are just going to throw away what he says or disregard what he says because at this point, you know what I mean, people were just looking down on him. But I feel like
And
there's
they
a
knew
little bit
that
of
they could, and I feel like they knew that they could play the whole gay card with the whole Jeffree Star allegations hovering over his head. I think that they knew that they can come and that they control him with, especially with, the large majority of, the content creators on these streets are, especially the men are LGBT. So I feel like that they seen a window and they kind of took it. Chelsea seen an opportunity to grow her platform, because when I first checked Chelsea out, she wasn't even monetized. She didn't even have 1,000 subscribers. And she's been building her platform off of this and off of Tasha K's name. You don't really see her doing any work. Tasha K says she makes her hundreds of thousands of dollars. Um, but if she's doing all of this for Tasha K, how come she can't do it for herself? How come she couldn't do it for Von Ray? How come, Storm Monroe is over there struggling?
Right. See, I don't really follow her, so I haven't been able to see that side of things. But from what I can see here on YouTube, yeah, she's definitely been trying to, you know what I mean, do do all that, build her presence and make herself known. Because you know what I mean, as much as she talks about everybody else, you know, eating off of this and getting their names out there, like you're doing the exact same thing, girl. And she's
Absolutely.
platform hopping just as much as everybody else.
Absolutely. I think so also. I think she's and I think a lot of people trying to say Chelsea's to blame, Chelsea's to blame. I think Storm Monroe is to blame. I do, okay, because Storm Monroe should have never looked back. Okay, when he moved to his place, okay, downtown, he should have stayed at his place. Why he moved back to go hang out with Vaughn, his new best friend, is beyond me. Like Tasha K said, they was over there wrestling. They was over there wrestling. And I feel like it made him feel some type of way when Chelsea showed up. Okay, I'm just speaking from experience. Okay, I done been with DL niggas. I know how it go. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking from personal
But
experience,
see,
and
this
I'm
is the
not
thing.
calling
I don't
Bond
think
DL. I'm just saying like I know what it gives. And if a woman shows up, you can't outwardly just be like, oh, this is some weird ass. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna show that this you disapprove. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna make like everything is fine. So when Chelsea showed up and Bond was cool with it, there was nothing he could say. He really needed to take his ass back home, but he didn't do that. He stayed and he wanted to be friends and he hung out and he was the third wheel and they drank and did coke together and stayed up later, talked about their problems, they argued and they fought together. And now it has come to this.
well,
So
from I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but from my understanding, I don't think he had ever moved out by the time Von had come out because when Von first came out, Storm was still in his house, and Von had originally went to an Airbnb or something, and then they had got in contact with Storm and asked if he could go to the house, and he was away for Thanksgiving. He said yes, I guess, and then he came back, and he was supposed to be moving into the new apartment. But that got pushed back because, according to Storm, allegedly he had, um, there was some kind of delay with the interior designer or some shit. And so he had ended up staying in the old house with them for the extra week or two. So yeah, I I don't know whether yeah, I don't think he had actually moved out. He had just kind of went away for Thanksgiving in between him coming to stay there and then come back and then all of a sudden Chelsea's here too and
absolutely, Chelsea had came and snatched his man. That's his disdain for Chelsea. That's his disdain for Chelsea. Okay, on period. I know it. I know it. Okay, I done seen it
okay.
happen before. Okay, Chelsea
She
then came.
pulled up with her mac and cheese pan.
Period. She pulled up with that mac and cheese pan, and the mac and cheese was good. Okay, but he just wasn't there. He wasn't here for, Chelsea standing in between him and Vaughn, especially even if it wasn't his man. I think he was getting close to Vaughn, and he probably felt as though something could have happened. And I feel like that's what really, really tears him up inside because it's like a missed opportunity. It's like you never know. Like who would know? Like who would know? Like and then maybe he never shot a shot, you know. Maybe he never shot a shot, and the next thing you know, Tasha K is calling and saying that you got to separate. You can't talk to this guy no more. It probably made him feel like a lame, okay? Because he should have been took Vaughn down, and okay, he should have
Okay.
motherfucking made things exclusive with Vaughn before Chelsea even showed up.
Period. All right, Kim.
All
I'm gonna
right.
drop back down. Thank you for having me.
All right, talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye. Love you.
Oh, love you too. Oh my goodness. What do you guys think is the truth and what do you guys think is the lie? I would love to hear from you guys. Okay. Or is it all lies? Or do you believe they're telling the whole truth? I want to hear from everyone on tonight. Click that link. I won't be here all night. Okay. I'm going through the comments. I'm in the comments tonight. Okay, on period. But I want to hear from you guys. We're playing two truths and a lie. Okay. Is Storm under contract? Does Storm do coke? Did Von Ray force himself on Chelsea? That's what they want us to believe. That's what they want us to believe. I want to know what you guys think. Trey said, I thought he jumped ship because of the trial. I'm sad about him leaving Tasha. It's obvious she genuinely cared about him. I think so too. But I don't think that Storm never really cared about Tasha. I don't think that Storm never really, it was all um cloud chasing. Tasha K said that he's a cloud chaser. Okay, and she's glad that, um she sees it now. She said when people show you who they are, believe them. Right. You motherfucking believe them. Yep. Well, now they even Steven. Okay. Storm don't owe Tasha shit. Okay. Okay. Period. I feel it. Then she admitted to recording conversations. Okay. Recorded conversations. Okay. She got proof. Okay. She got receipts on them. Okay. They are a good team. My. Tasha talks to him like a mother figure, okay, like an employee. He's very much so her employee. I don't know why they're trying to act like he not. Okay, Brooklyn says she believes that the truth is okay that he is not under contract. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's not. Okay, I don't know. Okay, right. She stayed talking to that man like he's a child, and oop, and oop. Oh, we got Von right here on the phone. Hold on, let me see. Why don't you click the link? Why are you in the live? Let's see. Why don't you click the link? I'm gonna send him the link. Maybe he wants to come on. Maybe he wants to come on. Did I say something crazy? Did I say something crazy? Let me send him the link. Do you want to come on? I don't know. I sent him the link, y'all. Maybe he'll come up and talk to us about it. I want to know what's going on with these allegations. What does he think and why are they saying this stuff? Where is it coming from? How is it making him feel? I think at this point he needs to go file some charges, harassment or something, because now they're saying that he was trying to sexually assault Chelsea. Like, what the fuck? Like, this man has an ankle monitor on. And you guys are going to the wrong source. You know what I'm saying? If he did these things, go to the fucking police. Why are you guys coming to YouTube? Tasha got what she deserves. I just like hit my like king. Okay. I agree. That's what she made Storm go off and like he tried tired of her treating him like a child. My. I think so too. I think so too. So the link is in the comments. If anybody want to hit the link and tell me your side, okay? Jaguar Wright is definitely probably cracking up right now. Okay. He said no. Okay. What is going on with the sexual assault allegations? My. There's so much going on. Hey, Mr. Taylor, what's popping?
Hey,
You
boo.
gotta cut the audio down in the background.
Oh, really? Okay, let me see. How is it now? Call,
It
call
sounds
you back.
fine.
Huh?
Oh, well, it's like an echo. I think I'm like echoing. Yeah, I can hear me.
I can hear you. Okay, it told me to put my earpiece in. You want me to back out, turn it on back in?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. All right.
Okay, thank you. All right, I'm surprised about this with Storm. My. Okay, Storm doesn't need her cosign anymore, honestly. Okay. Okay, so you guys don't think that he's going to take a hit in subscribers after all of this? I think that he may lose some subscribers after all of this. Okay, because he did get he did get a large amount of his following from Tasha K. I think he was just fed up. Okay. Okay. My. So Von Ray is saying that the sexual assault allegations are not true. Okay. And we knew that. That's what we've been saying over here the whole time. Well, I feel like they're not true. I wish he would come up here and talk to us about it, but he said that he can't because they have police involved and things like that. So I totally understand. But he's saying that they're not true. And just like I said, I feel like they're not true. I feel like they're doing this. Um, to be vindictive. I feel like they're doing this to denounce him. I feel like they're doing this to salt his name. I feel like they're doing this to get back at him for not signing that 360 deal. That's what I think. That's what I think. Shout out to Miss T Taylor in the motherfucking building. What's going on, love?
What's going on?
Chilling.
Watching this drama unfold. You know what? I stopped liking Stormisha when he did that shit to Jag or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But Tasha K, she really showing her mother. No, I was about to cuss. I'm sorry. She really showing her ass. That was so wrong how she did him on that live. Y'all really need to go back and replay and watch how she did Storm. I'm like you. I've never seen him like that. I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him now. To me, he the victim in all this, and I don't understand what he have possibly could have done wrong to deserve all this. Cause this could
Period.
affect him too. What you think?
I think so too. And you know what? All this commentary reminded me that I have a receipt over here on my community feed.
Ooh,
Okay.
and
Let me go ahead and pull this up really quickly. Um,
do your thing.
because I feel like, I keep on getting, this whole situation is giving me thin line between love and hate. Have you seen that movie?
Heck yeah, that's one of my favorites. It's a
Where the
classic.
woman she beat herself because the man
Yeah,
was no longer interested in her. And she did anything that she could to try to
right.
take him out. I feel like this is what's happening to Von Ray right now. Because he refused Chelsea, because he rejected Chelsea, he turned her down. She's, she's
Right,
crossed over from loving him to hating him, and
right.
now she wants him gone. She don't want to see him making money. She don't want to see him successful. She wants him back in jail.
Yeah, and that's what I was
Okay.
about to say too. I don't. I'm not proud of it, but I did a few days in jail, and it ain't for me. And I don't wish jail on my worst enemy. And I'm sure her bougie ass ain't never been behind no bars.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying? So you don't put nobody in jail that don't belong in jail just because they don't want your Gumby looking ass. That's all I'm saying. You don't do
Period.
that. But she gonna get hers though. And Tasha K, hers is coming up real. We'll see by tomorrow, coming to a theater near you. But I just think this is just so foul on so many levels. Why is she not letting Chelsea go and keep a Storm? What did he do wrong? But react to I would have been mad too, because I don't let nobody come stay with me. He should
Absolutely.
have never let them up in his house. Period.
Period. Periana to the period. I don't think so, because the Bible instructs you, if someone needs somewhere
You
to
supposed
stay,
to
you
give them
let them
something to
in.
eat and something to drink and a warm blanket and a nap and wash your ass and bye. Ain't no
Okay.
stay with me. How long?
Ah, I know that's right. But pay attention to this audio. Shout out to Pussy Willows in the back. I think that's what it is. Shout out to Miss T Taylor here. I want to play this clip for you guys. Von Ray said, play this clip. Play this clip. Okay. He just texted me and told me play this clip and pay attention to Chelsea. Okay. Pay attention to Chelsea. Okay. And she says in this
I'm
clip
on
that she
her
would do
ass.
worse to him. She would do worse to him than his ex. Okay. She would do worse to him than his ex. Is this too far and beyond what she was talking about, them trying to put these allegations of sexual assault on him? Okay, I think that they're doing this to him on purpose.
Yep.
um Listen
Yep.
to this
It's not
audio.
over. It's
You
not
talking
over.
about then?
So what are you saying?
That's not that you really from the village. You don't even know.
Exactly.
But you know, all 360 deal.
Nigga, you ain't gonna put me in nothing because I ain't never signed nothing with you or Tasha. I ain't signed nothing with you either. I ain't signed nothing with you either. I ain't gonna be paying you nothing.
I promise you.
I'm not gonna be paying you nothing.
I promise you.
Y'all always try to lie. What you gonna say? I put my hands on you now so you can try to get me locked up too?
I just told you I ain't never gonna put you in jail.
Boy, stop. But you see him making threats like, oh, you'll do worse, all right?
Yeah, I will.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck? What is the nigga gonna do? I can't make no money off of you in jail.
What was
Boy,
that?
stop.
You
But
do
you
what?
see him making threats like, oh, you'll do worse, all right?
Yeah, I will.
Oh, okay.
What was that?
Boy, stop. But you see him making threats like, oh, you'll do worse, all right?
Yeah.
And
Boy, stop. But you see him making threats like, oh, you'll do worse, all right?
Yeah, I will.
Boy, stop. But you see him making threats like, oh, you'll do worse, all right?
Yeah, I will.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck? What is the nigga gonna do? I can't make no money off of you in jail.
Boy, stop. But you see him making threats like, oh, you'll do worse, all right?
Yeah, I will.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck? What is the nigga gonna do? I can't make no money off of you in jail.
Okay. But you ain't gonna make no money off of me. I'm not in jail, nigga. I don't got no contracts with you. I have no contracts with you or nothing.
It ain't no contract. Bitch, I ain't gonna tell you.
What was that?
Bitch, I ain't gonna tell you.
What was that?
Bitch, I ain't gonna tell you.
What was that?
Bitch, I ain't gonna tell you.
Who?
Bitch, I ain't gonna tell you.
Who?
Bitch, I ain't gonna tell you.
And who?
Bitch, I ain't gonna tell you.
Who?
Remix.
So who are you then? You wanna play those games?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, so you gonna do that, right?
Yeah.
I've been recording you the whole time, you dummy.
Dummy.
What you
Just
talking
dumb.
about then?
Just dumb. Just dumb. They're setting Vaughn up. It's clear as day that he's being set up.
Hey, yo, King
This
Payne.
is crazy.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, I just got a quick question. I just want to get your opinion. I've been watching this whole thing going on with TASHA K and Storm Monroe and Vaughn and I really don't help me understand why everybody's wrapped up in this. I mean, I don't really, it's been blanket coverage on YouTube for some reason. And I can't.
It's
I'm
a
sitting here trying to wonder
casserole of people.
why.
They you know what I'm saying? You gotta start that from the beginning.
No, I want King Payne's opinion.
It's been blanket coverage on
Macaroni and
motherfucking
Cheese.
YouTube. Girl, I'm just gonna keep it 100. It's the motherfucking clicks and the motherfucking views. Where the money resides, where the motherfucking money resides. We all in our everybody is on in their motherfucking bag right now. Okay. That's what we doing. Everybody is checking their motherfucking bags right now. Like, girl, shit, is there more room for some more money? Shit, I still got room in my bag. Okay.
Is Vaughn up in the back yet? I want to ask him, was the air mattress squeaking? You know when that.
Yeah, well, Vaughn said that he cannot come up, okay, because something about the police. They got the police involved. I think that's bullshit. I think that's bullshit because he was over there on Conscious TV all motherfucking day today.
For a long time, holding the audience and shit, looking
for
stupid.
a long motherfucking time, and he called back like 2 or 3 times. I think that's bullshit.
What he calling you for then? Nigga, don't call over here.
Okay, I think that's bullshit.
Your bad ass over there, then you gonna act like that, nigga. What he calling you for then? Nigga, don't. Vanilla pudding pop.
You crazy. But I'm trying to figure out what's going on too. Like, I've been trying to warn him about these people and entertaining, certain spirits and sitting with certain people. Go sit with them and you entertain the conversation. It grows. Like,
she probably she probably cut some of his hair off, you know what I'm saying? And glued it on a little doll.
Okay. My whole thing is if it don't apply, let it fly. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
yeah,
I don't know. I feel like he was giving Queen Toaster too much energy.
It's like a combination. It's like Fatal Attraction.
So
Thin line between love and hate. It's like a combination. It's like
Talk to me. You gotta cut your volume down. You gotta cut the audio down in the back.
It's like a combination. It's like
You gotta cut your volume down. You gotta cut the audio down in the back. I'm sorry, her audio. I had to mute it for a second while you get your audio together.
Okay.
Go ahead and unmute when you cut your audio down. Talk to me. Not you, Miss T. Taylor. Your audio is fine.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, your audio
I all this
fine.
money for no iPhone for nothing.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. Yeah, this is quite interesting. I'll be going to sleep, wake up, it be somebody. Man, he been all over the place.
It's like a soap opera. It's a soap
Bring
opera.
your
You know,
beige ass over here.
it
Nigga.
gives you
What they
love
gonna
and
do?
hip
What they gonna
hop.
say?
It
You
gives you
not
love
already
and
been
hip hop.
talking?
It gives you housewives. It gives you everything that like they're moving. They showing you their houses. They talking about their love life. They putting out content. They trying to make money. We talking about contracts. This is love and hip
Okay,
hop,
well I
girl.
would chill. If I had a page right now, I'd be talking about it too. I wouldn't give a damn.
Okay.
Shoot, everybody get
Yo.
paid off of Tasha K. What's she mad about? That's what you do, right? You did it for clicks and views and money. Shit. What's she mad for?
Period. Yes, this is deflection at its motherfucking highest. So what
Mm,
do you what
She
so
got
how do you feel about what Chelsea said that she will do worse? Do you believe that Chelsea is doing all of this? Or
yes.
do you believe that Vaughn had some piece in all of this? What do you believe Vaughn's part in all of this?
His part was participating in her bullshit to begin with. He knows she a little girl. He watched Love After Lockup. Everybody watched Love After Lockup. Come on now. And she knew what she was getting herself into. I mean, I can't blame him if he had to come. You be wanting to get the hell out of jail. So when you got that ankle monitor, that costs money too.
Okay.
So I don't know who paying for that.
Okay. Well, he works. Von Ray works. He makes money. He actually works as a garbage man on a truck. So he works and he does YouTube and he has he has merchandise. He sells t-shirts and stuff. So he has money coming in. He's not broke like that. You know what I'm saying? He has multiple streams of income. So you never know. He was able to get an apartment and a car on his own. That Chelsea was not able to repossess. Okay. She may have been able to put him out her place, but he was able to get a place in the same place,
I
which
see. Wait a minute.
what
I
goes to
want to
show her
ask
that
him.
she wasn't doing nothing.
You know when he showed that receipt with his lease or whatever, everybody want to know who is Juan.
He showed us who Juan was. He made another video after that, and Juan had came into town. And I guess Juan is one of his friends who co-signed on his apartment for him. Is that so unbelievable? Like, is that
No.
so unbelievable? I'm sure a lot of people have been in that position before where they needed somebody to co-sign on a car or a place or something for them.
Yeah, yeah,
And I mean,
yeah.
it's just good to have friends like that. Obviously, he's doing somebody to co-sign on a car or I will sign on
Mhm.
for him. Yeah, because I ain't got none. Chill. I mean, I'm very good to my friends, but I don't know none that well, I wouldn't call any to co-sign on the place. Okay.
Nah.
He said that's his roommate and his cousin. Okay. Um, that's what Ron Ray just said. So I guess he's watching from the bushes. I don't know why he just don't come up. Okay. Create a
Man, get your beige ass up here.
tell him to create a name. Okay. Don't even come up as Von Ray. Just come up as anonymous. Okay. We'll
Who's an
just hear your voice.
avatar?
Come up as an avatar. Hell no, hell no. He was showing his face and his abs and his pectoralis on everybody else motherfucking channel. Okay, don't come over here being scurry over here because a pussy hoe can always never. Okay, yes, this is just free zone. We don't do that dusty shit up over here. Okay, on
What
period.
happened?
Well, he said that they have gotten the police involved. Um, oh, and she really was filed a restraining order. See, I told you they were using these videos and the stuff that they were putting out collectively.
Oh my
Tasha
god.
K, Tasha K, Chelsea,
But
and
wait a
Storm
minute.
Monroe. And each of them all said this. You gotta go and pay attention. See, nothing gets over my head because it's the way that they were
I
saying
know
it.
you're so
It's
good.
the way that they were fucking saying it that kept on that had my antennas clicking together. Because I was like, why they keep saying the same thing? You know what I'm saying? Exactly the same way, but it was only those three statements that they were saying that were lining up and that they were agreeing with, but
You
everything
know
else was
what?
all over the place. But
Is
those
he on
three things,
is he on parole or is he on probation? Because if she has a restraining order, I think they could violate his probation.
which is why he don't want to bring his ass up here because he's already been playing with them, going back and forth with them. So now that there's a real restraining order, the police really hit his ass up, he could be going back to jail. And that's fucked up. That's some fucked up ass
Oh my
shit.
god.
Okay, is y'all gonna write him in jail? Cause y'all all been in his motherfucker. I want to see all you 400 motherfuckers in this room putting some money on his motherfucking books. That's fucked up. Y'all been all in his motherfucking business. Okay, period. been
That's
hounding him
cold.
for information. Okay, now he even gave us the information. They about to lock his ass back up. That's fucked up.
That's
Ooh, we
fucked
gonna pray
up.
for him on
I'm
tonight. Pray
sorry.
for him on tonight. I hope that don't happen, because
I
he
hope
don't
so
deserve
too.
that.
Cause don't nobody
Um,
deserve that. I don't care.
Absolutely, and he's
That's
a good
wrong.
guy. And I don't, I just don't believe, in contributing to, what I'm saying, to the motherfucking system that they got us
I
in. You
don't
know what I'm
yeah, I don't
saying?
believe in getting, the white
There's
man or
enough of us
AKA the
locked up.
system involved
Okay.
in personal,
It's
you know what I'm saying?
enough of us locked up, and Von Ray's a good, he's a good guy for the most part. He don't belong in jail. You know what I'm saying? He has so
No.
much potential. You know what I'm saying? Like so much potential. Why y'all want him locked up for real? Why y'all want to put this black man in jail? That's crazy.
Well,
That's crazy.
this, you know what? All the winos, they should see, you know what I'm saying? This should be opening their eyes if they not paying attention, that's for sure.
Girl, speaking of this motherfucking wine, I done accept the motherfucking. Why I keep on pulling this motherfucking fan out? I'm hot to the bitch
I
over
got some wine too.
girl, I'm hot to the motherfucking bitch over here. But girl, this motherfucking shit
That
has
is
just
that
been.
so did you finally taste that Snoop Dogg wine?
Oh, girl, I finally taste that motherfucking wine. That shit is so fucking strong, bitch. Mind you,
Is
when we drank
it?
that, girl, we drank that wine, bitch, had everybody over here motherfucking arguing and fighting. I said, oh, bitch. I said, I don't know what's in that motherfucking Snoop Dogg wine, but I see exactly what the fuck was going on with Toxic, okay? It's that motherfucking Snoop Dogg wine,
Ooh, I
okay?
guess that's why Toxic wanted some of that shit.
Yeah, it's strong. That's some good wine. It tastes good and it's
It
strong. It
tastes
gets you
good.
fucked up. It's a good taste, and one glass gets you fucked up. Like you
Really?
like, damn. Like, is
Is
this
it
liquor
sweet
or
or
is
is
it
it like
wine?
bitter?
It has like a sweet taste.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. They have like a
Yeah, I
sweet
like
taste.
sweet. I like sweet wine. I like, the Moscatos, um, rosés. You know what I'm saying? Like, I stick to that side. I don't like the Pinot Grigio and
Um,
mm-mm.
okay. So a lot of this is because of me, because he told me this stuff about the Cardi B. Remember about
Are you
Chelsea
supposed?
accessing the Cardi B stuff. Oh, maybe I shouldn't even be saying that. Um,
But you know
I
what?
don't
It's
know.
already up. It's
Okay.
already out there. He
Yeah.
said it
Yeah, if you
on
guys click
Four
the link,
Lives
let me
about
just make
her.
an
She's
announcement.
supposed
If
to
you
be
guys
the
click the
one.
link, I'm gonna be pulling you guys up automatically. You're not gonna be waiting backstage. You're not gonna see yourself on the screen
Okay.
because I'm just telling people because they're clicking the link, but they're backstage. They think that they're still backstage, but they're actually up. Like
Oh, okay.
Jay is up right now. He just
Y-
can't tell. You can
y-
talk if you want.
Yes, King Payne. I had to step back up on your platform, honey. I had to. First of all, let me give props to Vaughn, who has taken his own narrative and basically is creating his own narrative, honey. Them girls tried it with him, honey. They tried it,
Yeah.
sweetie. But who I need to end my night with, I need to snatch
I
one
can't hear him.
girl
Something happened to your
out
audio, Jay.
and late.
What happened? And Vaughn needs to get legal advice. Okay.
He sure
Period.
should. First thing in the
Period.
morning.
Period.
Don't they have
Okay.
legal Zoom on the internet?
Shit, he better
I'm
get
gonna
legal
go
Zoom or something.
out and come
That's
back
what
in,
oh yeah, come
King
back in.
Payne.
I'll add you up. Go ahead. Yeah, he needs to go ahead and get legal Zoom or something. That's what the fuck Tasha K and is using. Period. Shit. He need to go get something. I'm just saying.
You a fool.
I'm not even like that. If he need a place to stay, he come stay over here, period. Or one of my properties. I'll make sure he all right. And period. Because I know God gonna
Yeah,
bless
I
me.
guess, yeah, we have to take up a little donation day for him, Hopefully not.
That part. I mean, we got his back, you know what I'm saying? And if he do go
Yeah.
to jail, we gonna make sure we write him, put money on his book, and make sure that this time when he
Yeah.
get out, there ain't no motherfucking dusty rat face bitches outside waiting for him to pick him up and trap
Right.
him. Okay. This is giving me get
No
out.
Gumby, flat titty bitch.
This is giving me get out. Okay. Tasha K is doing
Hey,
to black
fuck?
men exactly what the Kardashians have been getting accused of. Okay, all the black men that have come with the Tasha K's graphs, the Kiwi Studios reach have left there fucked up. They leave there fucked up. Motherfuckers that interview with them, motherfuckers that work with
And
them,
they
like
match. Their match happens to be beige.
period. Yes. Okay, on period. Yeah, I think
Who would
they
have
don't
ever
fuck with us.
known?
You know what I'm saying? They need to stay sick with the beige bitches because the dark skinned nigga will fuck their shit up, okay? Period. I'll come through wrecking
The
shit. Don't
beige,
come
I'm
over here
telling
fuck with
you.
my shit, okay?
He came out of jail like a shiny new quarter, all
Okay?
glistening and shiny.
Period.
She was like, ooh, woo.
Looking all good and shit, okay? Yes. Chelsea knew that she had caught her one, okay? And and she was gonna do whatever it took, okay,
They
to
went to
keep him.
Target and got that good air mattress, baby.
And this
Went to
don't
the
make no
red
sense.
box.
This don't make no sense. I feel so bad for Vaughn. Like I really do. I wish there was something that I can do.
I know, I know, I know.
I told him to stay out the shit and let them hoes, you know what I'm saying, do what they do.
You did say that. The
But
like
motherfuckers don't
Friday,
listen to me.
on Friday, you
He
said
don't
it.
listen to me. Yeah, he don't listen to me. People don't ever listen to me. I mean, I guess it's because I only got about 10,000 subscribers. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, on period. I don't
Yep.
subscribe to the numbers. I subscribe to Jesus. And God was telling me to let you know to stay out of this shit. Okay, it's to stay the fuck away from that Queen Tulsa. You didn't listen. And
Oh,
I already
yeah.
told him. I said she's
I think that's like what drove her over the edge.
that's exactly what I said. I said that's what pulled her over the edge. That's what pushed her over the edge. And it
Yeah,
changed the narrative so much. Like when she
yeah.
started getting involved, the narrative kept changing. Like he would go to bed and she would be up late night working overtime, changing the narrative. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers hit me up this
Yeah,
morning talking
yep.
about Queen
She
Tulsa on her way to
man,
Vaughn's
fucking
house.
man. She's a hard worker. I tell you that.
Oh,
That
you
Tulsa, yeah.
girl. She been on every platform under
Every
YouTube's
platform.
umbrella. Under YouTube's umbrella. Okay. I was like, girl, everywhere I go, you here. Okay. How you everywhere I'm at? She must not
Man,
have no job. She must not do nothing outside of bounce from channel to
everywhere you
channel.
go, you see the same Tulsa.
Period. Every other city we go, every other video, no matter where I go, I see the same hole.
Hoes.
Yes, I did. Yes, I motherfucking she be everywhere, every motherfucking
But
where.
why was
And I told,
she came on Conscious's platform, was that yesterday or Saturday,
mhm.
and she was talking about that Von love her, Tulsa.
I told Vaughn that she was saying that there was something going on between
Yeah, she
them, and
said
she
when
was
she hung up from Conscious that they were gonna meet up.
yes, and she told everybody this morning she was on her way to Atlanta to move into his house and to drive his car. I said, and I hit Vaughn up this morning. And mind you, I just screenshotted the messages I was getting, and I sent it to Vaughn. I said, "Look at
Ooh.
this," and he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, I told you that she's bad news." You know what I'm saying? He said, "Yeah, I can't be dealing with her like that." I was like, "Yeah,
Mm.
you got to stop sitting with her." You know what I'm saying? Because the fact that you're sitting with her makes it seem like the shit that she's saying is true. She's on
I
her
know,
platform
I
saying that
know.
you're in love. You guys have a relationship. You know, you're pillow talking to her about what's going on with you and Chelsea, and then we see you on Conscious TV, and she's right there sitting next to you, and make it seem like everything she said was true, even though you're saying that it's a lie. If it's a lie, then why sit next to her and entertain her? You know what I'm saying? If everything that she's been saying about you is a
She's
lie.
a
But Vaughn is see what you have to understand about Vaughn. He's not on YouTube
she's
like
yeah,
that.
she's quite a
He's not catching those
unusual
videos.
character there.
Yeah, and he's not catching those videos. He's not on YouTube like that. He don't watch her shit. Like he's not watching people's videos. He's not watching people content. So if she is going and she's saying these things, he's not there.
He
And it's just about
infiltrated. Mm.
there's like 10 people in her comments and he's not one of them. So um
He in
I
the
was just
bushes.
telling him, yeah, okay. And then she did a lot of post and delete. So you know he would miss some of the stuff. Um, but yeah, you just don't, you know, you don't let people do that, you know.
No.
And that's why Cardi B did this to Tasha K, because you don't let people, what I'm saying, ride your coattail. Okay, if you see a motherfucking troll, if you see a motherfucking dust mite on your motherfucking coattail, you very much so dust that bitch off.
Hell
Okay, on
yeah.
period. And I said, you make people choose. Either you're gonna sit with Von Ray, you're gonna get the Von Ray exclusive, or you're gonna get the Queen Tulsa exclusive.
Shit,
You
with
can
this,
say that.
she gonna have niggas scared to fuck with her little ass. So I don't give a fuck who she work for, what she do.
Period. Well,
Put
allegedly
him
she
in
mods for
jail.
Wiley.
Watch.
Allegedly, she mods for Wiley, which makes me think that this all was a setup because Chelsea contacted Wiley to leak the story, and she probably had Wiley contact one of his trans friends who happened to moderate for him to act as if she was sleeping with Vaughn to make the whole allegations of him being gay seem real.
Yeah.
Okay. Because there's the whole Jeffree Star piece, and
Okay, so if she thought he was gay, then why was you having unprotected sex with him, possibly having a bud in your oven?
I mean, none of them, girl. It is so many layers to that. I mean, content. If they fell in love, they had a baby, they would start a relationship, they can do a relationship channel, which will be equally as popular. Everybody will be into it because
Nah. Better be careful who you breed with.
I think that she was trying to trap him. I definitely
Yeah,
think that
she,
she was
she was
trying to
trying to.
trap
Yeah,
him
she was trying to have a keep a
with the
nigga.
contract, with the baby, with however she can get him. There's no reason for you to be having sex with this man you just met without protection.
Right.
I don't give a fuck if you've been texting him the entire time he was in jail. Y'all was sending, letters
Seriously.
back and forth every single motherfucking day, but you don't know what he was doing up in jail. Okay.
That's I'm not. I know she ain't following
I'm just
Tasha as her
saying.
mama. She better call her real mama, or her real auntie, or something. I know she
Please.
ain't listening to Tasha K.
I'm not saying if I was doing stuff in jail. Let me go ahead and clear it up. I'm just saying that shit happens in prison, okay?
Yes,
Shit
it
happens in
does.
motherfucking jail. And I just wouldn't trust it. First stop is the motherfucking clinic, especially if I know I'm about to
Heck
climb your tree
yeah.
on tonight. If I know I'm about to ride that motherfucking pole like never before, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and stop at the motherfucking clinic because you've been
Ride
in
it,
jail for a
my
minute, okay?
pony.
Period. Make sure you ain't came out with the corona or something, bitch. We got the whole COVID, the Omicron, the fluoride, and all this shit going on, and bitches is having sex without protection. Okay, motherfuckers' babies is being born with motherfucking coughs and motherfucking flu symptoms. Like no motherfucking consideration at all for the fucking baby that's gonna come. Shit, motherfucking baby gonna come out on a motherfucking surfboard talking about watermelon. watermelon. I'm trying to
Oh,
tell
he
you, like,
had a
what is
surfboard,
wrong
all
with her?
right. Couch surf. Let me stop. But yeah, and then
Oh,
she on an air mattress with him though. But what happened to her money?
girl, she making entirely too much money to. First of all, you making entirely too much money to even go and be couch surfing
She
at
could have rented
motherfucking
out a nice little hotel, for the time being. So
I
she didn't
mean,
even want to pay, Storm is $500 a month.
that's
Well,
motherfucking Chelsea
575 a
Lana,
month.
bitch. That's motherfucking Chelsea Lana, bitch. She ain't got no motherfucking presidential suite somewhere in motherfucking Atlanta that's being comped. You know what I'm saying? She's the motherfucking biggest motherfucking PR agent since motherfucking she got
Yeah.
motherfucking let go
You
from
know what? Wait a
Jason
minute.
Lee.
That's what I wanted to ask you. Okay, my phone, my Wi-Fi was acting up when she went off on Storm. Okay, damn. I wanted to know if Tasha K, what was she saying to him when he started crying, like, when she caught herself confronting him on that live?
Well, at first she was asking him like, "What the fuck is going on? Like, like what's popping? Why am I hearing that you're not no longer with Kiwi Studios or that you're not fucking with Tasha K on YouTube? Like, why didn't you tell me? Like this whole 6 month thing, I'm hearing it from YouTube. You haven't told me anything." Um, and he's just like, like I tried to talk to you, and that's why I'm here. That's why Conscious is here. We're supposed to set up a little mediation behind the scenes.
Mm.
Um, And Tasha K was like, "Well, why the fuck would you include Conscious in our private business? You know, like who the fuck is Conscious?
Hmm.
We have the same therapist. You know, my husband. Like you're part of the family. Like she really cared about Storm. Why are you taking our business to social media?" And I
Oh,
totally
okay.
100%
Well,
understand that. Like, why? I mean, and at first I thought it was all fake. I really did.
I did too.
Um,
I was putting fake all in the comments.
yeah, but I do think that some of it is real. I think that the Vaughn piece, and you know, that's even what's baffling the most. Like Vaughn hurt these people that much to where they want him back in jail. They
But
didn't bail
no,
him out. They haven't. That he don't Vaughn. If anybody does, if in, of all people that don't owe them, and I've seen a lot of people in the comments saying Storm don't owe Tasha shit. Vaughn don't owe Tasha e motherfucking thing. Vaughn
he
don't owe
don't
none
owe
of them
her
e motherfucking thing.
nothing.
None of them bailed him out of jail. His family bailed him out of jail, and his family would have set him up. His family would have helped him get a job. His family would have helped him get back
Yeah,
on his
they
feet.
would
But
have.
Tasha K and Chelsea was reaching out to him, and they were asking him to come with them, and they would help him. They seen the money. They seen the money. They seen the bag. They seen the
Right.
opportunity. But Vaughn wasn't ready to sign the contract. Vaughn wasn't ready for no relationship. And I feel like Vaughn probably possibly would have signed the contract had Chelsea not been throwing that pussy on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. She
You
should
know,
have held out.
uh, she should have held out and she should have stayed focused on the business. You know, once you
Yep.
start, crossing those lines, it then becomes
That's what's
confusing.
wrong with a lot of these girls. You know what I'm saying? You think you got that golden package down there, and you know what I'm saying? It ain't always about that. He can get that anywhere he go.
Okay, period. Girl, he don't need no furniture. Okay, oh, he don't need he don't need no furniture.
He don't
Okay,
need no furniture.
that's why I know that. That's why the whole forcing situation, the forcing allegations don't seem true because, girl, you was having sex with
No,
this man
girl,
on the
please.
tile floor, okay, in an abandoned house. Like nobody was even
She was
staying there. There
throwing
was
that
no
ass in a
furniture,
circle.
okay. And you showed up with your suitcases, okay. You showed up with your suitcases. You didn't pay no rent for months. Storm allowed you to stay there rent free, and you know what
Hell
I'm saying?
no.
Like this how you do. This how you do, really.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'm just lost. I'm just lost with all of this. Like, um,
And
a-
then
a-
she had him all in the business, just showing him everything behind the scenes. Like that was weird to me too. And he not contracted. That was weird. No
absolutely.
NDA.
But they taking it
Mm-mm.
this far for somebody who just because he doesn't want to be contractually bound, because he doesn't want to be in an exclusive relationship.
Yeah, she was
Really, it
trying to
was an
handcuff him.
opportunity.
She was trying to handcuff him with her own handcuff.
Really, they offered him opportunity, and honestly, he would have been a fool not to grab it. Like
Yeah,
there's some he has been benefiting from this. His channel has grown, his numbers are up. I know firsthand that when you take a break from YouTube, it's hard to get back into the algorithm. So
right,
he just got out of jail, so that means that his numbers would have been real low
right.
had he not had these associations. So his numbers are up, and I think it's because of the falling out, the association. And I
Hmm.
still something to me it
I mean,
still doesn't feel
you
right.
could go to jail for a couple months or 3 months and lose everything. I'm not your car be gone. You know what I'm saying? Your apartment be gone. You know, you leave money and stuff with people and you just don't know how it's gonna go. So, you know, I don't blame him, but I'm sure he learned his lesson about that. Don't go home to no little girl. Not even a grown
Absolutely.
woman, grown ass woman. Like you gotta keep your circle. He don't have time for that right now. He got to handle his business so he can stay out. But I don't know if they didn't put a restraining order on him. He don't even know if he got a warrant because they ain't gonna tell him over the phone.
All this just seems weird. Honestly, it just seems weird and it seems unreal.
It's sad.
I still feel like they all are playing it all the way across the board. I feel like
Yep.
everybody's playing in our face. I feel like they're all playing in our face.
Yep.
And I feel like somehow Tasha K is benefiting from all of this. I feel like this is all planned. It's all Chelsea Lana's doing. This is part of her plan.
Remember
They
Auntie
planned this.
Scammy?
They plan this to trend the internet. They plan this to make money. They plan this to be their backup plan for when Tasha K and Kibi Studios go belly up. I believe this is all part of the plan, and that's all the way across the board.
For real.
Um,
That's what I was saying. That's what made me call her, and come up because I was like, it can't keep. You know what I'm saying? If it's gonna get nothing but worse from here, like they all gotta chill. If they put this man in jail, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know either. That's gonna be a whole mess. And um, like I said, the only proof that I feel like they have is these receipts, and they're not even receipts, but they're audio confessions. Okay, they have Storm
Hmm.
Monroe confessing on Conscious TV's platform that he's seen Von Ray force himself on Chelsea Alana. Then you have
Now,
Tasha
what
K
was
saying
that?
it.
Him forcing it. Now, what is that? What is the forcing? I wanted to know about what is that?
They said his dick was out and he was holding her down. And he was on hard. And Stormy Rose making a big deal talking about like, he can't be around that, and that he thoroughly enjoyed seeing Von Ray's dick hard. And he thoroughly enjoyed
But
seeing Von Ray's throbbing dick,
but what if
okay,
what if
up
what if
against
they was
Chelsea.
just like role playing and she had the camera on? No,
I don't think that'll happen. I really don't
I
think
don't
that'll
think it happened
happen.
either. I think she was bluffing.
I don't think that'll happen, but they repeated it on a number of different platforms. It got repeated on Wiley's show. It got repeated on Conscious show. It got repeated on the Wino Gang podcast by Tasha K.
I
They've
hope
said this a
not.
number of times. They took those videos. I'm positive they took those videos. They took those things that they said, the allegations that they made. Okay, they took those and they made like they were confessions. They took them down to the police department so that they can get a restraining order against Von Ray. And Chelsea's gonna contact his probation officer because she's a pussy asshole, and she's gonna get him locked back up. That's what she's gonna do.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, the
Dang.
vindictiveness and all of it. Pussy hoe could always never. That's raggedy. That's raggedy as fuck. Okay, hopefully, he learns a
Trash
lesson.
ass bitch.
In all of
Just like
this.
her mama.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree with you anymore. Like this has to be a learned trait. Like she learned this shit from somewhere. You just don't grow up being this nasty. You know what I'm saying? This is
That's
crazy.
bad. This is bad. If that's real, I need. You know what? Because I've been smoking weed. That's bad. This is bad. It's bad, y'all. What if
Yeah,
he go to jail?
it's so unfortunate, and I've Ron Ray has grown on me. I will be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like he's
Yeah,
grown
I
on
can
me. I
tell.
do believe him. And I just I don't feel like this is right. And
I don't think
like
it's
I
right
said,
either. Nobody deserves that.
yeah.
You can't make nobody just. You can't strong arm a man. You gonna be with me? No, no, no,
But you see, that's
no.
how they do over there at the Kiwis. They're very possessive. She's been strong arming
Chet.
Storm Moreau this entire time, making him
Oh
stay in the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
closet,
That's
making
right.
him, stay underneath her umbrella, making him do what she wants. And she tried to do the same thing with Wiley, and that's why they're not supporting Wiley because Wiley rejected the authority. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Notice that none of them are get on Wiley's platform, giving him the exclusive. They're not having these meetups on Wiley platform. They're
That's
not
right.
building Wiley's platform. They're building Conscious TV platform. They're all on Conscious TV platform. Tasha
Yep.
K, Von Ray, Chelsea, and Storm Moreau. Why would you go anywhere else? Why would you
Hmm.
go anywhere else? You're gonna go to Conscious TV to give him the exclusives,
And
and
I
he's
know
not even.
I think conscious is cool or whatnot, but do you think that's her next mentee? Conscious?
I mean, it could be. I mean, he was over there acting as if Tasha K
He's
needs
that
him
good she
around.
can't do no wrong.
Yeah, and he was saying over there that she needs him around. That's why she needs somebody like him, and etc.
Mm.
Blah blah blah.
He
But
was shooting his shot.
he was definitely shooting his shot. But honestly, I feel like because I just know me, and I'm a boss in my own right, and I've dealt with situations like these. When you go through something like this, especially with somebody as close to her as Storm Monroe, you don't want to fuck with nobody else after that. You see what
No.
just happened with Storm. She's not ready. She don't want no new mentees right now. Matter of fact, she don't want to deal with nobody. The motherfuckers that if this is real, Even the people that she got working with her right now, she don't even want to work with them no more. Fuck all of them. Fuck all of y'all. See what happened
Yeah,
with
she
Storm
probably
Monroe.
on. She sounded like she was on. What she sounded like she was drinking then. She sounded like that recording you played last night.
Okay. I'm just saying, like, that's how something like that would make you feel. It's like fuck everybody.
Yeah,
We've all
yeah,
been there. We've all been in that type of situation to where somebody you trusted betrayed you, okay, abandoned you, and it made you feel like fuck the world, fuck everybody. So, you're not necessarily going to go right into that type of situation again. I don't want another mentee right now, especially when I'm dealing with all of this Cardi B shit. I got all of this other shit
yeah,
going on. So he was definitely
yeah.
shooting his shot, but I don't feel like
And
Tasha
I
K
just,
is
yeah,
ready.
and you heard, yeah, I heard that part. She was like, Storm, you know what you did? You took this moment to capitalize. He knows how controversy works, and he's taking he's going for the money, and I'm like, what? Like, what,
I feel
girl?
like he did as well. I feel like he did as well. I feel like he was waiting for this moment. And I feel like he hasn't been completely happy with, um,
The way
you
he's
know,
been treated.
the the way he's been treated. Not even the way he's been treated, just the authority.
Mm,
Just the rules, the authority, and not being able to be his full self. I was telling my friend earlier today. I said it's only so long that he can deny his sexual desires. There's only so long he can deny the urges. Only so long he can deny the dick. Period. And as long
yeah.
as he was with Tasha K, he was
She
selling this.
even insinuated too, like that he was gay.
What type of man in their 20s do you know is celibate? That's the time that you fucking experiment. That's when you start having
Oh
fucking
yeah,
sex.
yeah,
You're
man,
celibate.
please.
He's celibate because of the authorities that were in his life telling him that he can't be who he is. You don't
Mm.
fucking be celibate. Who fucking celibate in their 20s? Like, stop playing with me. And then there's never no girls around. There's never no boys around. There's never nobody
You
around.
know
And
what?
then when
He might be. He might like transgenders or something.
absolutely, absolutely, and which is
It was
what would
transgender
explain
night
why he
when
was on.
he got that
Mhm.
sex or whatever, and
Absolutely, which would
he said he
explain
was
why.
drunk.
It could have been a transgender that took his car and he just don't remember. He probably got drunk the other night. Okay. Period. You just don't remember. Transgender took his car, stole his plaque, and left left it all over. Now that's something I would have believed. I would have believed that. I would have believed that he had a transsexual in his house that left with
Wait
a
a minute.
speed.
So they found the plaque all the way on the other side.
Period. Motherfucker took the plaque from his house, threw it out the car, okay, and dropped the car off on the other side of town. That's more believable than somebody just randomly stole your car out the parking. No, you had met a
He had it
trans
all in the
woman.
sun.
Okay, and that's what I said. You got your plaque all in. Why? Like, people work so hard to
I
obtain those
know.
plaques. 100,000 subscribers. You just got to sit around in your car for
Right,
real. For
right.
real. You only
That's
get
something ain't
one.
right with that.
Yeah, you only get one, and if you want another one, you have to order it and pay for it.
I think that was a lying ass detail that he had to, scoot on up in there to feel important and shit. I don't
Okay,
even think
Tasha
the
K
car
said
was
that.
stolen.
Period. Tasha K said that he did it for clicks and views. He did it for that people would think
I
that she
think
had something
so.
to do with the car.
Cause
Okay, and then
when I saw it come up, I had my TV on because I was waiting for people to hit the, I got it on YouTube all day, and I was waiting for it to go live for somebody so I could see what was going on. I'm following this, I'm following it, and I'm seeing that his car got stolen. I'm like, wait a minute, what? He got threatened the night before, and then I'm like, okay, somebody that stole his car, and then you was like, then
uh,
nobody steal his car. The Keebler came and got the motherfucking car.
okay, on period. I said they came and repossessed that motherfucker shit. The motherfucker Santa Claus, motherfucker elf from the motherfucking North Pole came and got that shit back because he was actually naughty last year and they put him on the wrong list. And no,
So
but
and then they got his car back so quick. So what did they take the car for? To test drive it because it was Martin Luther King Day and it was closed at the dealership. Like
okay, the car was
what
only
what
gone
what,
for a
what was
couple
the
hours.
purpose? What was the reason?
So you heard when he was talking about the threats. What did he say that what happened with the threats? I didn't hear what was said. What was said? What did he say the people said to him?
About what?
The threats that was made.
Oh, something about if he keeps going on platforms discussing bond, something of that nature. That he needed to watch his back. I don't know. I was just like, what? I was falling asleep. It was,
Oh,
man, please. I
it
didn't
was all
believe it.
made
It just
up.
seemed like to me when Bond started coming up on the live and coming, you know what I'm saying, and Conscious was bringing him up, his bitch ass bitched out. That's what it looked like to me. Now you being
My mind.
threatened? Okay.
And Tasha K said that it was crazy that you excluded Vaughn as, a possible subject, but you left it open for people to motherfucking, make up stories and allegations that Tasha K stole your motherfucking car. Because when it came up, oh, if Vaughn did, oh no, it wasn't Vaughn. It wasn't Vaughn.
Right.
Tasha K was like, well, who in the fuck did you think people was gonna think?
Right.
You bitch ass nigga. Okay. You knew that they were going to say that it was me, and then you speaking out on me and all the stuff. So you knew what you were doing,
Right.
and you tried to benefit off of it. She said, "I hope that you've got all the clicks and views that you need because
Mm-hmm.
it's the last time that you're ever going to speak to me." That's what she said.
I heard what she said.
And what do you think
And
about
a
that?
lot of the time when she be making them threats like that, she do be meaning it.
Mm, my,
That's
she
cold
thinks
because
that
he
you
don't have
mean
nobody out there either.
his mama's out there, ain't she? Didn't she play for the mom to come too? Where the
I
mama
don't
at?
know. I stopped following him. I would just find out shit when I would be in the bushes and being nosy, and I'll get out of there. But
Anybody know what
I
happened
don't
to the
know
mama? Anybody know what happened to the mama? Because the mama was there.
what
Okay,
happened
all of
to
a
the
sudden,
mama chat. If you was following
yeah,
Stormisha,
yeah. Let us know what happened to the mom. Because now all of a sudden the mama's gone, and we don't know where the mama's at. Okay, where is his mom? She's still in Atlanta. Did he get her own place? What happened? And
what happened to the mama?
my whole thing
Not
is,
Tasha.
and I probably shouldn't even say this because once I say shit, motherfucking bitches start moving. They start moving every time I say shit. They move. That's how I know they watch my channel. But this
Yep.
nigga make all of this money. He make all of this motherfucker. He move every couple months. He done moved that this bitch to move so motherfucking much since he done been on YouTube.
Man, he done moved
And then he
about since I started when I was watching him. He moved like 3 times when I was up, and I know he didn't moved about at least 4 times since I stopped watching him. What's with all this moving? I hate to move. I hate
period.
it.
Me too, girl. I got way too much shit to be moving and
Me
shit. Girl,
too. I'm like,
please.
who likes to move? Like he just ain't got nothing.
Period. And then you live in
Nothing.
Atlanta, and then it just you make all this money, and then you don't buy a house. You go and stay in the
But
sky.
he was talking to Conscious the other night, and he said he was talking about the argument. The very first time he got into it with Chelsea was about the rent, right? And that's when he said he was charging him that good $575, and he had to call up Tasha K or whatever. He said he had to sell his MacBook so he could pay the day portion of the rent. Yeah, sure
Wait, so
did.
Storm Monroe don't have
And that
enough
ain't no
money?
allegedly. That came out of Stormisha mouth.
He had to sell his own MacBook to cover the portion of the rent. Like, where's his money?
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Where's his money? He's not making enough on YouTube.
I don't know because his chats be what I'm saying, they be looking like they be lit and stuff, and I don't know.
Yes, it's giving me bot subscribers. Okay, it's giving me
But
bot
remember he was
viewership.
taking all them vacations though, and he was
Okay.
missing in action. That probably caught up with it. What caught up with that ass?
Yeah, well, he was missing the action, taking vacations. Allegedly, he paid off his car. All of these things are expensive, and you know what I'm saying. So, he probably did. He probably has been spending his money like crazy and living paycheck to paycheck. He probably don't got no money. He said that he said I caught his
It
live.
looked
He
like
said
he
that
was partying with
he
Vaughn.
said he said you got to catch back up. And cocaine is a hell of a drug and it's very expensive. It's very expensive. Okay.
It's a
Um,
very expensive habit.
and
I
the
don't
high
know
don't
how I
last.
know, but
The high don't last long at all. Okay, the high don't last long at all. So if you're doing that, you're spending a lot of money to stay high.
yeah,
Hmm.
that's yeah, but the good 15 minutes,
Okay,
$20, 15.
she said the 15 minutes, $50 every 15 minutes. Okay, period,
Jane
period.
the devil tell the truth, Misha.
Okay, yo, period. It's something going on because he made. Let's. Should we go check his? Because remember, actually, we don't even have to check because
He
remember, Tasha
did
K
what he
had been.
was walking back and forth. Maybe he wouldn't hit a line, and then when he came back at Tasha K,
Because remember last year when he was going back and forth with Armand Wiggins, remember Tasha K had put out the receipts of exactly how much Storm Monroe makes per month. Remember, he makes $10,000 per month.
How much?
$10,000 per month. So if you make $10,000 per month, that's $120,000 per year. You're not buying no
And he's
home. You're
single.
renting
He
your
don't got no
home. You're
kids.
single,
He
no
ain't whining
kids.
and dining nobody.
Where's his
You
money?
know what I'm saying? His gear piece be on whack.
That part. Like what's going on? Where's the
He order
money?
all his clothes. He still shop at Fashion Nova. The people that still watch him, that's all he talk about was Fashion Nova men's. That's the
I don't
only
know. I
clothing
don't know
line he do.
no straight men that shop at Fashion Nova. That if I ask my nigga right now, okay, that I don't have. Let me just be clear, if that I don't have, but if I had a nigga, okay, and I asked him, okay, if he wanted some clothes and what he wanted from it, he answered Fashion Nova, girl. That would be the last time. like Tasha K said, this the last time we
That's like
ever.
Forever 21 for men.
Okay, on period. Like, what are you talking about? My nigga very much so want clothes from Fresh and Footed, Nike,
He probably
Adidas,
got to put all that stuff in the cleaner so it won't fade, so it won't shrink.
period. North Face, all that shit look cheap that he be wearing. I don't. That's what I'm saying. That's why they probably trying to make like he's not under contract because most of his money's probably going to Kibi Studios.
I
Gotta
think
be
so.
because
I
he
think
honestly
so.
his attire, his aesthetic, his setup, everything gives me
Mhm.
very much so economic, cheap, affordable.
Mhm.
Nothing gives me like I'm living my life. I've done it. I made it. I'm successful. I have money now. I have fans. I have subscribers. I did that. It's nothing
Or
about his
maybe
platform
maybe
screams that.
maybe he one of them cheap ass niggas like he
Maybe,
take you out to dinner, only order one meal. Talking about we
and
gonna share this.
maybe you never know. Somebody
One
said
drink
cocaine is
minimum.
hell of a drink.
Huh?
Period. Not the one drink minimum.
Yeah,
You
one
guys make
drink
sure that you guys
minimum.
are sharing this live, liking this video, and subscribe. Jay, we
Like,
have you
like,
up?
like.
Yes, King Pain. I'm gonna end with this. Okay.
Okay, on period. Let's go ahead and bring this live to an end. Come on.
I'm gonna end it with this. The king of reeds need to get his tea boiling hot instead of serving that lukewarm, cold
I
tea
can't breathe.
that ain't nobody sipping, honey. That man lied on Michelle A.T. Alien Brown. Lied on that girl. Told her business, which was false tea, saying that she was paying Chris Stokes over that Raz B molestation allegation, saying that Michelle A.T. Alien Brown was paying Chris Stokes false
Oh Lord.
tea. The king of reeds is tired and late.
Brother,
Okay?
Mr. J, when is your ass going to
What
bed?
is
You've
he
been on
doing?
tour all day. He been all over the UT streets.
You
I'm
on his
telling you.
ass, man. What did he do?
Okay,
I,
I'm
I
telling
am
you.
I said I'm gonna end my night with you, King Pain, but I am snatching the
Thank
king of
you.
reeds wig off.
I know that's right. I know that's right. I'm telling you, you'd have been in more chats than Queen Tulsa tonight. He'd have been in more
Damn,
chats
King of
than
Reeds,
Queen
this
Tulsa
nigga on your
tonight.
ass.
Love
Yo, your
He doing
motherfucking
chat
ass.
buys.
yes.
Oh,
King
thank
of
you so
reeds,
much.
girl,
Okay, I
bye.
appreciate you.
Bye.
Love you,
Yes,
King
we love
Pain.
you, Jay.
Love y'all.
So you
Love you.
Peace.
I mean, he been on motherfucking the King of Reeds motherfucking neck. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into the King of Reeds. I might have to do a
know
video
what's
about him
going on.
tomorrow. Okay, just for Mr. J. I'm probably gonna do a video on the King of Reeds tomorrow, just for Mr. J. Mr. J,
Have
inbox
you
me
ran it? Oh,
and
you
send me the
ain't out there.
information. Send me
You
the
know who
information
might
that
know
you want to
him?
get out on him.
You
Who?
know who might know him? Armand.
I actually think he does know him. They actually had some words in the past,
Oh, really?
if I can recollect, type it in on YouTube. It's on YouTube, okay? Everything that happens on
Touche.
YouTube is his story, okay? On period. You can just
Okay.
type it in and do your research, okay? They had a back and forth before, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but I definitely want to figure out why Mr. J is on the King of Reeds neck. Okay, King of Reeds. I mean, Mr. J, send me the receipts to my email at the official campaign
Please.
.net, please, okay? We're gonna talk about him tomorrow, okay? Because he done been all over these YouTube streets dragging all the king of reading by his dreads, girl. He said, "Bring your big ass on here." Okay.
He ain't got no edges by now. Them edges is gone.
Oh, that is so funny. Mr. J is too funny. Oh, this life has been so epic. Okay, it's been so much fun hanging out with you guys. Okay,
Yes, yes.
Shout out to everybody ending their night with Difference King Pain. Shout out to everybody
Yes,
starting their night
the
with
saga
King Pain.
continues.
Yes, the saga continues. We'll be back live tomorrow. I'm sure there's gonna be some more tea that spilleth over on tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.
Yes, good night. Thank you,
Later.
Miss T. Taylor, for coming up. Love
No
you.
problem.
Yeah, shout out to the Crown family. Shout out to everybody here. Thank you guys all for coming out and chilling with me on tonight. Shout out to the nearly 500 people in the motherfucking room. Okay, on period. I know it's late, okay, but y'all up for the motherfucking tea. Period. My neighbors is mad. I done kept them up with this motherfucking shit. And who cares? Who motherfucking cares? Okay, bills is paid. Bills is motherfucking paid. Oh. Ooh, unlike that motherfucking Storm Monroe had to sell his whole motherfucking MacBook to pay the rent for Chelsea and Bond. That must have been some good ass motherfucking dick, because I ain't traded my motherfucking MacBook in for shit or shit. And period. 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 I don't think Storm got the motherfucking dick. He just seen a motherfucking print or something, bitch. He just seen a motherfucking print or something, bitch. Because I very much so would have stopped Chelsea Alana at the motherfucking door. Had that been my motherfucking man, I would have said, "Ain't no bitches staying over here." And sorry, Chelsea. Sorry, Chelsea. Ain't no room over here. You better take your raggedy ass back over there to TASHA K house. Don't you work for her? She needs you over there. She don't need you. We don't need you over here. I got this. I got this. I got this. Okay, on period. Shit. Shit. You ever seen a big bitch go down the pole? Period. I got this. Ooh. And yes. Until next time, you guys. It's been so much fun hanging out with you guys. I love all you guys. Stay tuned, stay subscribed, turn all your notifications on. That way you be the first to know when things are lit. Until next time, adios. Adios.